Haha. E.N.E. Stacks with the facts. E.N.E. the real pretender. Been back in bad bitches since we was young, in high school, you know? That's a fact. Hey, yo, L's.
East Coast sitting out, babe, all down, hey, I'm gonna pull up on you, hey, I'm about to pull up on you. West Coast vibes, baby, I'm so high, hey, I'm about to pull up on you, hey, I'm about to pull up on you. Down south, PYT, if you want roll the keys, hey, I'm about to pull up on you, hey, I'm about to pull up on you. If you want top in the old, let it ride, hey, I'm about to pull up on you, hey, I'm about to pull up on you.
Pull up on the tick like I jack my slacks. King L.E.N.E. and your guy stacks. We don't give a goddamn about your guy stats. To be honest, most of y'all girls guys whack. Step your gang up and roll with the winners. E.N.E. a steak meal, fuck them little chicken dinners. You ain't never seen a clique of niggas this fly. Never. King of stacks, he's popping like a fish fry. Now nigga vibe, see we doing our West Coast shit. Call up the Cali Club, cop them West Coast shit. This is that Lipsy store, cop them West Coast shit. All blued up like we really West Coast. We do this shit with style. That's why the ladies love it. Be with their man straight too when we out in public. E.N.E. best flow, King L stacks with the facts and the let's go.
East Coast sitting out, babe, all down, hey, I'm about to pull up on you, hey, I'm about to pull up on you. West Coast vibes, baby, I'm so high, hey, I'm about to pull up on you, hey, I'm about to pull up on you. Down south, PYT, if you want roll the keys, hey, I'm about to pull up on you, hey, I'm about to pull up on you. If you want top in the old, let it ride, hey, I'm about to pull up on you, hey, I'm about to. Now you up on top, about to smoke with the chief. If you know King, about to roll up a leaf. Look, I don't really dance to let that ass roll on the D so high. I wasn't on it, but you noticing me. Just like where I'm from, I got her screaming out, oh. I ain't paid for no entry, but she gave me a show. Pop bottles only if it be the down of the mo. Here for a couple hours, going counting my dough. Look, I don't really know why they envy me. Maybe cause the whole team MVP kept the games in your wine. I'm the same OG. Treat the bro like my shoes, keep the thing on me. Game time now, it's mama mentality up my salary. Wear the wrong colors in the wrong hood in the casualty. Whether Malibu, Santa Monica on the beach, always gotta keep the 40 cal in my reach. East Coast sitting out, babe, all down, babe. I'm about to pull up on you, babe. I'm about to pull up on you. West Coast vibes, baby, I'm so high, babe. I'm about to pull up on you, babe. I'm about to pull up on you. Now stop, PYT, if you want roll the keys, babe. I'm about to pull up on you, babe. I'm about to pull up on you. If you want top in the old, let it ride, babe. I'm about to pull up on you. Hey, real talk, you need to holler at stacks. If you up and out of weight, he gon' give you some facts. All brick, all shit, call it equal to 6. E.N.E. the cheat code, play the game with a glitch. Reverse the flow like our man Reaper, Ever in this. John B. the truth, that's some rhetoric shit. If you looking in the mirror, you should know who this is. E.N.E. the life up the L, blocking the shit. 40 pounds on the shit, his name said what it is. Down, test, every day was a trip. G-strong like the hero, grab stocks, and we got to go. My G, we got to keep the people this week. You looking down, we still down south. You on this shit, if you want brother King, I'm about to bust, man.
Yeah. What up? You already know what it is, man. You know what I'm talking about? Friday night wrap up. We in the building, man. You did. What's going on, man? You know what I'm saying? Everybody, hey, if you're tapping in, we appreciate that. You hear me? I'll keep telling y'all the unintelligent artificial intelligence. You know what I'm talking about? The unintelligent artificial intelligence, man. I've been telling y'all about this stuff, man. And yeah, man, we got a box cleverly out here. So the other page is in, I guess, what you would call YouTube jail right now. And I can't go live over there until next week because I got a strike for something that was said or conveyed in the episode when I was telling y'all about the hatcheries. Remember I was telling y'all about the artificial womb facilities, which is actual facts. But yeah, they said something in there, something about some smack slings and schmoment snake slings, and you know, I don't even recall really too much focusing on that. But you know, whatever. That's what I'm saying, man. We got to box cleverly with our language. You know what I'm saying? When we're talking about certain content, I'm talking about we got to box cleverly with our words, basically what I'm saying. I'm not telling nobody to censor themselves, man. I would never tell you to do that. Never censor yourself, all right? Just box cleverly with your words to the, you know, where you, and this is a challenge. I say this as well. It's like a challenge. You know, it's like a mental exercise for us, man. Not so much to censor ourselves, but challenging ourselves to use other words to where we can still convey what we saying and get it across without using foul language or you know what I mean, using language that would and this is what I'll be talking about, y'all. And I'm gonna do another episode on this week too. It just came on. We're gonna do an episode on newspeak and how we being tricked into not saying certain words, not using certain vernacular and certain nomenclature, you know what I mean? Colloquialisms, euphemisms, and slang words. If y'all pay attention, y'all see how words are being deleted out of the lexicon. Not only that, we are being indoctrinated with this new text language of shortening up words. I literally just was watching little sis Danica Marie, and somebody put the word letters EXP in there. And Danica's like, well, what's that? What's that? What's that? And everybody in the comment section is telling her like it's experience. And I'm just like, why didn't you just write out the word? And we're going to get into that stuff too, because we're being indoctrinated, manipulated into not using words because, or not even so much as using words, but using words that allows us to really express our creativity and our personality, right? In an articulate, well thought out, sought out, clear way. They want us to think rigidly, and the only way to get us to think rigidly is to shorten the language because we only think what we say, or we only say that which we think, right? So if what we say is limited to a certain amount of words, eventually people, some people, matter of fact, a lot of people will stop thinking in a certain way, and it's a very, very diabolical form of genetic manipulation. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So tap in and walk with us, man. You know what I mean? L, I don't know where L went to. Maybe he's still eating and he gonna tap in. But we're gonna get to it, man. You know what I'm talking about? I appreciate everybody for coming through. You did. You know what I'm saying? You know, they playing they're playing politics with us right now with the, and I strongly suggest that all y'all go say if you got a lot of content on YouTube or some content on YouTube, I suggest if you cover certain type of issues, topics, I suggest that you remove such content from your page and you try to, like I said, not censor yourself, but just keep it as clean as possible, man. And box cleverly with your words, man. I think it's a challenge. And I say we're not, or should I say the unintelligent artificial intelligence isn't smarter than us, so to speak. You know? So yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. The unintelligent artificial intelligence isn't more intelligent than us. So, you know, we can think of ways to you know what I mean, we can think of ways to get our thoughts across using language that don't necessarily got to be 4-letter expletives or, you know what I mean? Stuff of that nature. You know what I'm saying? How's everybody doing tonight, though, man? You know, we're going to just use this as an alternative channel for right now, or should I say page, you know? That's what we're going to do. You know what I mean? We're going to use this as an alternative page. And just until next week when the little strike thing get removed. You know what I'm saying? But we still going to get to it, though. We're going to have Spiritual Roots over here on Sunday, too. Just to, you know what I'm saying? Just to see what it do, man. Tap in and walk with us, man. You know what I'm saying? If you over there tapping in on the other page, I already done posted, you know what I'm saying? And I'm over here, typing in the comment section right now. You hear me? You did. You know what I'm talking about? So, yeah, man, everybody tap in and walk with us, man. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, so what's good with everybody, man? What does do L? Man, let me hit L up on the phone real quick. See where he at. You know what I'm talking about? We got a lot of interesting things that happened this week, man. You know? A lot of interesting things happened this week. You did. Hold on real quick, y'all. A lot of interesting stories happened this week, man. And y'all know we're going to get straight to it. And, of course, we're going to play some E.N.E. banger. Matter of fact, I'm about to hit y'all with an E.N.E. classic banger right here. I'm about to get this brother L on the phone. See if he's still eating or not. You know what I mean? And we're going to get straight to it. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all listen to this classic E.N.E. banger. You know what I'm saying? While I go sit up here and get in contact with L and see where he at, see what he got going on. We'll be right back with y'all. This is E.N.E. Fridays, man. Listen to this classic E.N.E. track, man. This is your guy. Hold on, let me come up on y'all real quick just in case so y'all don't think y'all just talking to an avatar. As y'all see, it's the kid. It's the God. Let me take that back. Like I said, it's your guy Stacks with the facts, man. You know what I'm talking about? Unfortunately, I got a strike on the other page for, I guess, I don't know, something they said, something about something in the episode when we did the episode on the hatcheries and the artificial womb facilities. You know what I'm talking about? But I ain't gonna stop nothing. We're still over here getting it in. This is just alternative. We're gonna get back to the next page next week, but you know, we can also build this one up too, though. So you know what I'm saying, y'all can tap in over here. You know, I'm about to do like tomorrow. I know I've been saying it and I've been messing around, but tomorrow I'm definitely getting up. Soon as Best Buy open, I'm shooting up there and I'm gonna get me at least a 2 terabyte hard drive. You hear me? I need one right now, ASAP. So you know what I'm saying? We're gonna go take it out and we're about to do a huge purge. You understand what I'm saying? We're about to do a huge purge. You feel me? We're gonna take all that stuff, or a lot of that stuff, off of the other page. Because I'm telling you what these guidelines with YouTube is doing in 2023, they are being, I'm telling you, they're cracking down on the censorship, y'all. So that's why I say we gotta box cleverly with our words. Box cleverly with your language, man. You hear me? I'm not telling you to censor yourself. I'm just saying box cleverly with your words. And like I also say, the unintelligent artificial intelligence isn't more intelligent than us, right? So we can outthink, so to speak, the unintelligent artificial intelligence. I'm about to get L on the phone, y'all. Just listen to this banger real quick. This is Waffle House by my brother King Els. Y'all can go get it. I'm about to put the link in the chat. Y'all can go get it off of the album Graduation Season, classic album by my brother King Els, man. This is the Waffle House. Tap in, walk with us. We'll be right with y'all, man. Here in a few short seconds.
Fuck they talking about? The shop never closed. Call it Waffle House. Yeah. Fuck they talking about? The shop never closed. Call it Waffle House. Fuck they talking about? The shop never closed. Call it Waffle House. Come get a plate, nigga. Black bullet if I race with you. Now on t-shirts, we can place your picture. This feel like summer 03 after 8, nigga. Keep that tray 8 on your waist, nigga. Serve the plates, never waited, nigga. Resemble retaliations on 22nd. Couple of extra shots, that's a faded message. Fuck stressing, the blessing wasn't worth it. Wasted blessings, the air was mad turbulent. Spill Henny before I sit. Pelly leather on, trill Henny when I dip. She love King till I'm gone. See, I study how they move from the king to the pawn. Can't compare our cool food, that's Opie to the bombs. Your Pulp Fiction, no conviction. Ran the same game as Magic, but I ain't point to shit. If I point to shit, heads anointed quick. Fire niggas, Trump employment shit. Now it's ashes on your forehead, homie, this ain't Wednesday. Switch to real estate, trying to make a Benz play. She only love me cause I fuck her like a porn star. Trill shit, I never spoke to her like the OnStar. What's beyond God? King even rise when he fall. Who seen it all? Life imitating Saul. What's the jig though? Holla at your big bro. Who got you all gassed up like sicko? Calm down. I got the 4 pounds that'll separate your whole 7 pounds. 6 degrees of separation, 5 ways of meditation. The 4 pounds turn to 4 walls, no connection. 3 ways not knowing, knowing then you projecting. With 2 of them held up and imitate perfection. All it takes is 1 shot to lead you to the essence. Fuck they talking about. The shop never closed, call it Waffle House. Ha! Fuck they talking about. The shop never closed, call it Waffle House. Ha! Fuck they talking about. The shop never closed, call it Waffle House. Ha! Fuck they talking about. The shop never closed, call it Waffle House.
Why don't you give my homeboy his chance? I don't want any trouble. Just get out. I can't stand y'all. I feel what you say about my mama? You feel sorry for me? I don't want any trouble. Just get out. What you say about my mama? I don't want any trouble. Just get out.
Nigga, you hear them shots. Fucking nigga, let's hit the block. For the day, what's about to pop? I might have a 2-spot. She think of the peanut butter up in the fridge. Husky out, she a cold bitch. Pipe on the bathroom sink. No plumber if I had to blink. Still no cash and link. Had to tuck one of the chains, making too much noise. King known for the J off summertime like Floyd. Mayweather me the sundress is about to pop. Make it easy access when I dropped in the drop. Used to call him up, tell him I was coming. Couple different magnums to keep a nigga coming. Meat packed in the gold wrap, no ham season. Treated like P&J with the jam even. King kept the grams even. And may I plan leaving. Perishable, even in the can we be eating.
Somebody stepping out, please, somebody help me out right now. Oh, somebody stepping out, oh, tell me,
Shout out to my brother Els, man. You know what I'm talking about?
We treated in the clear when your bed was a bed. When this bed was just shit go down, I ain't never knew shit. La 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 la. We treated the shit in the clear when your bed was a bed. When this bed was just shit go down, I ain't never knew shit. La 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 la. Tonight he could live or die, homie, that's a seesaw. Great like Stevie, motherfucker, I don't see y'all. Still get it, jumping, run with the leagues off. King looking like water, got your queen piece off. Live, motherfucker, still getting beats off. We all, nothing like them boys, you should know that greatest team.
My brother King Dale ought to come in right now.
Can't move free in your city. Damn, I'll be ask for a beat for sure, nigga. I'll be playing in Caribbean on snakes and amphibians. They translating, I wanna see if I can get it in. Expand the dividends, my owls play Gilligan. Dream of real life, I can tell which one I'm living in. True to this shit, in the clear, when your bed was a bed, when this bed was just shit go down, I ain't never knew shit. La 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 la. We treated the shit in the clear when your bed was a bed. When this bed was just shit go down, I ain't never knew shit. La 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 la.
Look like we're getting a little listening party to my brother Els album. You know what I'm talking about? We starting right now. What you mean? We starting right now. What you mean? So you know it's gonna take a little process, y'all, for get everybody familiar with this new page. You feel me? You hear me? You dig, y'all? Y'all know it's gonna take a little second to, you know, transfer over and all that stuff, man. You know what I mean? It's gonna take a little second. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's gonna take a little second. You feel me? That's what I'm saying. I keep thinking that I did, but I guess it's not saying that I did. It ain't in there. I posted it in there. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with YouTube, man. It's like sometimes it's not posting stuff that I'm putting in there, because when I'm looking on here in the other page, when I'm looking on the other one, I posted it in there, but y'all saying it's not in there. Y'all didn't see the link to here in the other y'all didn't see the link to here in the other on the other page? Let me do this, man. Let me do this real quick, y'all. All right. Let me do this real quick. It put some of the stuff in there, but it didn't put the link in there. I wonder what that's all about. Okay, so we got NEQUE in the building. My man King L's in the building. You know what I'm saying? I guess L probably still eating. L probably still eating, like how I'm in the middle of doing too. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how it be, man. You know, dudes be busy, man. We be running around and all that type of stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? We wait to the last. Y'all know we wait to the last minute to do everything and all that. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all know how it is with it, man. But we here nonetheless. You know what I'm saying? I apologize for the inconvenience. You know what I'm saying? From last couple of days. You know, I keep telling y'all the unintelligent artificial intelligence is here, man. I'm not saying that y'all don't believe me, but goddamn, if y'all don't, you know what I'm saying? If y'all don't hear it, see it now, y'all can see it. I mean, if y'all ain't seen it before, believe it before, you can see it, believe it now. I keep telling y'all the smart grid is here, man. Smart grid is definitely here. You can believe that, right? Yeah, we got people coming in, tapping in. Tap in with us, y'all. We got to box cleverly with our language. Like I said, tomorrow in the morning, man, I'm getting up and I'm going to Best Buy. You know what I'm saying? I was going to order one on Amazon, but I want to get this stuff done as soon as possible. So I'm going to go ahead and just go cop me one tomorrow. I know I'm going to pay more money than I would if I ordered it online, but I don't want to wait. You know what I'm saying? I want to go get it right now. So I'm going to go ahead and take care of that. I'm waiting on L to come in. He in the. I see L in the chat, but he ain't hit the link to come up yet. So you know what I'm saying. I'm going to surmise that L is still eating, like how I am right now, because I'm hungry. And y'all know how we be doing, man, running around and stuff, man. We're gonna tighten up a little bit, man. From 2023, we're gonna tighten up, y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get a lot more professional. You know what I'm talking about? Definitely about to switch the demo up on y'all. You know what I'm saying? As far as like a lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying? As far as aesthetic wise and visual wise, you know what I'm talking about? We're gonna switch it up for y'all. You know what I'm talking about? You don't see the link in the chat, bro? The link is up in the chat. The link is in the chat at the top of the chat. You don't see it? Oh, damn. I don't know what the hell going on. Let me put it back in there. No, my fault, L, man. I thought they had it at the top of the chat. I keep telling y'all, man, the unintelligent artificial intelligence, man. I keep telling y'all, man. I put it in there, L. I put it in there. At least I hope it's in there. It should be. And like I tell y'all, man, we just can't allow the unintelligent artificial intelligence to outthink us. Because it's not smarter than us. It's not wiser than us. You hear me, y'all? And we can't ever get it twisted. Right? You did. You know, my brother King L's in the building.
What's good, brother? What's up with you, bro?
Man, you see it, man. We have to switch the demo up on them.
Yeah, I couldn't
Yeah,
find the link, and then you know, I had to check the other site, and I had to email it to myself. So took me a little while to get here, but I'm here nonetheless. You know what I mean?
Right.
How was your day, brother?
Oh, it was beautiful, man. It was truly beautiful. If I do say so myself, man, it was beautiful, man.
That's great. That's great to hear. Hope
This is
everybody
one of
else's
the best.
day was great. You know what I mean?
So this is the best part of the day right here, especially on Friday for me.
Yeah, you already know.
You know what I'm saying? Get to come chop it up with my real ones. You know what I'm saying? We're switching up the demo. You hear me? I'm going over here to the other page, and I'm let's see. I typed it on my computer. I don't know why it's not letting me in there, but I typed a lot of other stuff in there. But you know, like I say, we up against the unintelligent artificial intelligence, y'all. So you know, we got to box cleverly, man.
Yeah,
You
we definitely
did.
gonna do that. You know, gotta stay on your toes out here.
To
Because
anybody that's looking at the other page, I'm about to post in there. I'm gonna go through my phone,
yeah,
and I'm gonna post the links in here right now. You know what I'm saying? Because I did it on my computer. And for some reason, it ain't showing up.
yeah, like I said, I was looking for it, but I couldn't see it. So I've been ready for a minute, but I was on the other page waiting for like something, and I forgot all about it. So I, originally just clicked on the old page, and then I was just waiting for a second because I had it going. I'm like, damn, I don't even hear nothing. So
Yeah, don't even
you know,
trip, man. I'm about to put it back in the other one right now. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna do it through my phone though.
yeah, we could do that.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
while y'all sitting there and y'all chilling out, if y'all get a chance, you know what I mean, y'all could also go to Fight TV. That's FITE TV. You know what I mean? You can type that in your Google search bar and all that. And they got this fight war zone going on tonight. It's a 13 card fight. So it's a bunch of fights coming out of I think they fighting in Orlando, Florida tonight. And it's one of the people that was linked to my lady's brother who passed away recently in New York, and they're gonna do a ring ceremony, ringing of the bell for him tonight. But if you go purchase a pay-per-view for $20, you can watch it anytime. Or if you subscribe $5 a month, $50 a year, you can watch the fights anytime. But yeah, Fight TV, FITE TV, go do that. You know what I mean? And it's War Zone. That's the fight y'all want to watch. Is tonight, January 20th. You know what I mean? But yeah.
Yeah, we hear y'all, man. We hear y'all, man. You know what I'm talking about? We
Look, y'all,
appreciate that, McQuay, man.
it's been an
Appreciate that.
eventful week, none the least. Eventful week. And we got a lot going on. We got the playoffs this weekend. You know what I mean? We're going to dive into a little bit, some sports or whatever. We're going to dive into some entertainment. Basketball been going down. It's coming up towards All-Star break soon. But we right here in playoff season. This weekend is a huge weekend for the NFL. A lot of money going to be made, and it's going to be a lot of good games. You know, me, I'm a Buffalo fan, so we got to knock off Cincinnati's Koofy. But none the least, Cincinnati a great team. Kansas City, they gonna put up their work in San Francisco, the most complete team in the NFL currently. I think they're gonna put in work and do what they do. It's a lot of good things going on. You gotta take your mind off of all the bad shit going on. And for me, sports is one of the ways that I do that. So whatever y'all could do, we here on Friday night. This is one way that y'all could come out every Friday night, hear some good music, listen to a couple real brothers just chop. Whoever else gonna hit the link tonight and come up. It's gonna be great discussions. Got a gang of articles that I was able to send over today. So I think y'all like that. It's gonna be a lot of different content. We got a lot of good stories this week to pick from. So try to keep it nice and fun, but we got some shit going on this week. But all in all, whether y'all had a good work week, bad work week, at least y'all get to come unwind. You could relax tonight. Go get you a bottle of your favorite wine, pour up your favorite whatever
You know what I'm talking
spirit.
about?
Roll up what you like to roll up, or just do whatever you like to do. Tonight it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be smooth. It's gonna be fun. So glad you tuned in tonight. You know, whether you in the live show or you tuning in later down the line, make sure before y'all leave, hit that like button, subscribe, all that other great stuff. And then, you know, we got the Patreon going for Birds, you know, so make sure y'all go subscribe to that. And
I'm
then
about to
while
put
you
that
at
link in the chat right now.
yeah, make sure y'all do that. And then, you know, up higher, you see you got the graduation album that he posted. Make sure you go check that out. And we're gonna play music across all different kind of albums and things of that nature. And you see me too. You could go click on my page and go subscribe and all that other great shit. You know, I post more videos than I do like what Verge do with the live stream. I'm on here Tuesdays and Fridays, so y'all can catch me here. But outside of that, you know, you at least get some live content for what I do. It's kind of like my little personal vlog over there. I kind of like dump them at a time. So sometimes you might get hit with like 8 videos in one time and, you know, maybe two, three, whatever it is. But yeah, you know, we're gonna get some more content over there because we're about to start doing a lot more videos and things of that nature. You know, Stacks told y'all as he was talking about before, got a lot of things in the work 2023. We're working towards, so it's only up from here. You know, that's all we can say. It's only up for here. We got McQuay in the building. You know, hopefully you had a great day. Whoever else tapped in tonight, you know, make sure y'all come in, greet everybody with peace, love, and blessings as always. You know what it is over here. We all about that light. And like I said, I just hope everybody had a great week, man. And even if you didn't have a great week, I hope tonight can hit that reset button for you and we could put you in a great space like we try to do all the time. You know what I mean?
That's a fact. That's a fact. And listen here, y'all. You know, if you just happen to tune in and tap in, you know what I'm talking about? This is just the other page, you feel me? Y'all can still go subscribe to April Talk Podcast as well under my name, Virgil Berry. You hear me? Like I told y'all, man, the unintelligent artificial intelligence, man, they always is at work. So we all make sure we stay sharp. You know what I'm talking about? I apologize for Wednesday and Tuesday night. You know, I was thinking the StreamYard was going to be connected, but I guess it takes 48 hours for it to connect. So whatever. But here we is tonight. We in the building. Like my man L said, man, roll up, pour up. You already know what it is, man. We're gonna get straight to it. You know what I'm saying? We got a whole bunch of stories to discuss tonight. You feel me? Chock full, courtesy of my brother L. You know, home back. Tap in and walk with us. Now, this one right here, if I was a lame, no coochie getting type of guy, right? And notice what I said about box cleverly with your language, y'all. Try to cut back on the cursing, man, especially dropping the F-bombs. You know, I ain't really gonna tell you not to cut, but try relaxing on the F-bombs, man. You know what I mean? Something about them F-bombs that the artificial unintelligent artificial intelligence don't like. You hear me? Or maybe it does like it and it attracts you to it, but just, you know, try to relax on the F-bombs, man. Nah, but this story right here, though, man, when L sent me this, and I saw this, man, I was like, man, right? I was like, man, I'll clap Iggy, man. You hear?
Iggy.
I'll clap Iggy.
Oh my gosh.
You hear me?
Yes, sir.
Uh,
I just thought it was wild because you know she was once saying she wasn't going to do it, but you can't deny the money out there and pow. You know what I mean? The bee stings sitting pretty, but we always known that.
you said the bee stings.
Yeah, they sitting pretty, but nah. You know, one thing we all know about Iggy, whether people could say whatever about her rap skills, whatever, we all can all agree that she's a very well put together woman, and yeah, she definitely could make a lot of money. They said she did a little over 300K in the first 24 hours, and that's all she put on there was that kind of shit. I mean, that's great. If you could put shit up like that and make over 300K in a day, hey man, dude, you can't knock the hustle. People do that and put it in magazines, and that's art. So you know what I mean? To me, like and that's just for anybody. Like whether you like it, whether it's not your taste of art, whatever. Like people's bodies is art, whether you like the way they sit or whatever. But she's a very, like I said, well put together specimen, and I thought that we could spice it up. It's Friday, man. We're gonna have fun tonight, like we said. And I thought this was a fun, lighthearted story because it was just it's Iggy. You know what I mean? Iggy's always a great story. Like as much as we hate, people hate on Iggy. She's a cool chick, man. She's cool. What you think about it, Stacks? Oh, Stacks, he's somewhere. But yeah, I mean, y'all see what it is. I mean, Iggy's a cool one, man. But I ain't gonna knock her for going to get that bread. That's easy bread right there. And shit, these chicks is doing this and can't even get that same bread. That's what's pissing a lot of chicks off too, is that they was like, damn, how she make that much money that. But you gotta give it to her. Iggy cool, man. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all rock with Iggy. Put a 2 if you don't. You know what I mean? We're gonna be real. This is a real talk. You know what I mean? Nah, her she's not fake. Iggy is Iggy's been that way since she came in the game. She's always been fake. Yeah,
She definitely done had that BBL situation done though, right?
Nah, she didn't have none of that, bro. She ain't got no big ass like that. That's all natural.
Of course, she got a BBL, man.
Nah, Iggy. Not that I heard of. I don't know. I thought she always been like that.
Nah, she had a BBL, bro.
We're gonna have to fact check that one. I don't know, honestly. I didn't think the booty was fake. If it is, hey, they did it right. It looked better than what I be seeing out here, man. You gonna put it like that. You know what I mean? That's how we like it, man. We don't like it all humongous and outrageously big. If you're gonna do it to where it looks natural. Like make it natural.
Her BBL just looks nice, that's all.
Yeah, I just see a lot of these. And
first got it done, it was looking kind of suspect. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
she first got it done.
The thing is, I used to see her in the gym a lot. So, when I see the gym, I'll be like, I always respect the people to be in the gym, If they working out and they working for it, I always respect that, And y'all can't, and women be like, oh, you can't know. I've seen women with no ass work out, and there's different workouts that you could do to get your ass the right way.
I be telling chicks all the time, man.
It definitely is. And it don't matter how your build is, but it is different ways without it having to be rock solid, hard, or none of that too. Like I've seen it happen not once, not twice, and I've seen it happen with big girls. Like when they first had to slim down, then they had to work it the right way because it is the way you gotta do it. It takes a lot of work, and it takes
a lot of work, man.
It takes work for anybody in the gym. Nobody with the great. There's very few people that just walk around with natural bodies and just eat like trash and you know what I mean? It's a lot of shit to go into that. So you got to respect people that are put together and stay put together because we've seen it where even women that we know that got them BBLs and couldn't maintain that shit. And I can say that ever since I've seen Iggy from the very first day to even now, she's always been very well put together. Never had like one of those little bad photo ops where it was looking like she was kind of big for a second. You know what I mean? It never caught her off guard like a Nicki Minaj situation. None of that. Like she always been. If you seen her, like we could clown her raps, we could clown all that shit, but when it came to her, yeah, you can't really say too much. You know what I mean? You can't say she ugly. You can't really say nothing outside of her rap stick. You know. And even if you say that, she made tracks that sold millions and millions of records. So, you know, me, I always respect the artist. Even if it ain't the artist doing it, you still got to get up there and say them words like Cardi B. You know what I mean? She ain't nothing but a white Cardi B. You know? Cardi B don't write her raps neither.
I agree with that. That's crazy that you said that because I used to say that about her. See, this is the white Cardi B.
Well, actually, she was way before Cardi B, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like,
So actually, Cardi B is the Puerto Rican version of her.
yeah. But no, I mean, when you think about it, it's crazy. Like, some of our favorite old school rappers, Salt and Pepper didn't write their rhymes.
There's a lot of these female MCs that definitely did not write their rhymes.
Yeah. You know, Foxy Brown didn't write her. Lil' Kim didn't write hers.
Right.
You know, some of y'all's favorite women rappers didn't write their rhymes.
Nicki said she write her rhymes.
We could have that discussion one day, but I mean, I ain't gonna deny it or confirm it. I'm not, you know, that ain't for me to deny or confirm, you know. But we could talk about the ones that we know that have told us 100% that they have other people write their rhymes for them, and that's cool because people can come up with the concepts, you know. Yeah,
right.
You know, it's still their story. Like, you know, I get it. You know, they still speaking it from their point of view. Like, Iggy never did nothing that was like outrageous on the track that you be like, like what she said was Iggy. Like, I mean, it was like, all right.
Like she said something all deep and profound or nothing like that, thought provoking.
Yeah, you
know what I'm saying?
Right. She know, you know, every rapper ain't gonna have dope ass hit records, and when you're a female, you're more likely to use a writer. And what's crazy, some of your favorite male rappers, even them, they get help from certain different shit. Like, it is what it is. Like, to make it in the music game, like, you gonna have like your hit records come with a singer or something. You don't necessarily write the singing part too, just because you wrote the song. You know what I mean? You might write your rap verse, have somebody come in, or they might just feed you the song with the hook on it already. Like, the industry's a little different, so you know it's different when you look at it as a whole. But a lot of people just think that everybody writes everything that's on the track and all that, and it's no different than singing. Like, singing is a collective group of people. Like, they have writing camps where people go out. I got certain friends that are like producers in the game where they go out for like whole 2-3 weeks, sometimes a month, on writing camps, and they just write songs for people that might get distributed throughout the industry. And it's a collective 20 working on different songs, and you might come in and help on a little part, but then go off and help on another song. So it's like collectively people writing songs in the industry. So that's why when we say sometimes they can control who's hot, they know what songs is going to sell. You know what I mean? Like, they ain't dumb. It's the machine. It's not called the machine for no reason. Like, they know what songs are going to sell, and they're going to distribute it to the person who, you know, who they want to be hot at that moment. And that's how the industry happens. And every once in a while, you got people that just write their whole album and it's just undeniably fire that break through like that. But for the most part, most of these people are made stars in a sense that it takes a whole team to bring them to the light. Very few people that's just like 100% self-made, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you got niggas like Wiz. I want to say Wiz. Yeah, Wiz Khalifa might have been the last nigga that was like damn near a nigga who just came in and was bigger than the actual brand before he got the brand. You know what I mean?
Right.
That was probably the last nigga, you know what I mean, that didn't have the machine behind him until after he got hot. And then you seen what the machine did and pushed him to the next level. Like, but
I remember Wiz's very first song and single he ever came out with. Do you?
I don't remember. I don't remember the first.
It wasn't Black and Yellow.
Huh? Nah, hell nah, nah. I remember way before that. I was listening to him way
Black
back,
and Yellow.
Like Cushion Orange Juice, but I know he had joints out way before then because, like, some of my homies, you know, they from Pittsburgh, so that's all they used to listen to when I used to be around them. You know. But I didn't even know. Yeah, I didn't even know it was Wiz at first. Like, until the Cushion Orange Juice, that was the first one where I was like, oh yeah. Like I rock with this cat right here. Like I was like, he gonna have some shit, and he just kept hitting niggas. Like he had a good like 3-4 year run too.
Just enough to solidify his name and get a fan base to where he could be independent and he ain't gotta work nowhere for the rest of his life.
Oh yeah, and he got like a cult like following, like Snoop.
Yeah,
Like
that's why it was good for him and Currency to come together, man.
Yeah, because
when they first came together on that first that first Kool-Aid and Kush shit, when they first came together on that shit, man, you know what I'm saying? That was like what, like 08, 09?
Yeah,
this is at a time when they was both like, matter of fact, Currency was a little bit more established at the time, for real, for real.
Well, Currency been in the game since No Limit days. You know what I mean?
You know
Cash Money. Like he was back at what? Cash Money. It wasn't No Limit, it was Cash Money. Like he was way back in the day. Like
right.
You know, he just was rapping about different shit. And then when he started rapping like how he rap now, I mean, shit, he got a cult following on the low. Like
super cult following. I fuck with that nigga. I fuck with Spinner, man.
Because I always remember the shit he said on Breakfast Club, and this was like kind of inspired the 1 year where I dropped like all them albums, and it was because he was like, shit, when I toured, I could continue to tour every year, all year, because I drop a new album every other month. Mm-hmm. So I always could just keep touring, because out of them albums, I'm gonna have at least 2 or 3 joints that's gonna rock out. So that year, I'm just giving. Not only am I rocking out to my old shit, but I got so much new shit. And when I went to go see him and Wiz up in Cleveland at the House of Blues, not only was the show dope, because we already know they songs and they good performers, but they also had like dope ass chemistry on the stage, where I felt like they could have had like a TV show kind of joint. You know what I mean? So.
No, for sure.
See, Stacks, this is a picture I'm not going to rush you to just take off like I always be telling you.
See, I got a button up there.
I'm fucking with Stacks. Like, I'm like, you know what I mean? I normally be telling Stacks, like, bro, can we take the picture off the screen? Y'all know how I am. Nah, y'all, Iggy dope, yo. I do. I rock with Iggy, man. I love artists, man. You know, when you wrote shit and you get on stage, see, my thing is this, man. Y'all don't understand. Yes, niggas could write. You could see niggas in the hood. They can do their thing. They can make dope songs, but to get on that stage and be able to perform and actually rock the crowd and get the crowd to move with you, move the crowd, MC. If you able to do that, to me, you get the respect from me, because even if people know that people's writing your raps and you still able to go out there to the point where they still gonna rock with you and you can still do shows and sell out arenas and all that, that's dope. Cause they're like, it's niggas that can rap, they can't do that. So, you know, you always gotta tilt your hat off to those kind of artists too. Like,
definitely do.
Whether they do it themselves or it's a machine behind them, even with a machine behind you, you still gotta go out and perform in that light. You know? So
yeah, man. Yeah, I gotta say that, man. You hear me?
You gotta be real. Like, I know we can say whatever we want, we may not like them, but they gotta go out there and perform every night. And some people, you know, can't do that.
Some people, you want to know something, L?
Yeah.
Some real talk. I bet you Iggy Azalea's OnlyFans is going hammer.
Oh, it definitely is. Especially if
I bet you her OnlyFans is going hammer.
Bro, they said she did over 300,000 the first night. Just off of this.
So listen, y'all, listen. Listen what's going on with this stuff, right?
Niggas was paying $20 for this picture.
Say what?
Niggas was paying $20 subscriptions for this picture.
So listen to what I'm saying, y'all, what they doing, man, right? I want y'all to go watch the episode on Black Mirror on Netflix, man. This is the episode I want y'all to go watch, right? Tap in and walk with me though, for real, for real. Y'all know it's Friday, man. It's Friday night wrap up. What's good, man? You know, man. If y'all over there at the other page, man, just come on, hit that. Just go ahead, hit that link. You know what I'm talking about? We're gonna send it through the airwaves, man. So I got it over there right now. You know what I'm talking about? But peep game though, y'all. Right? And I'm about to bring this up on the screen real quick too. Iggy got some pretty ass titties, boy.
I said them beast things are sitting pretty.
Mm. Them motherfuckers was looking nice, boy.
I said you can't hate on Iggy, man.
Yeah, I mean, you can hate, but if you just that's what you're gonna be doing. You're just gonna be hating. No matter how you feel, what you think about Iggy, man, she's a nice looking girl. No matter what color she is, she's a nice looking broad. Gotta say that. You hear me? But nah, peep this out though, right?
She ain't gonna get money without doing
I'm about to pull it up for y'all real quick too.
Nothing wild, nothing crazy on the screen, and she able to make $300K off of a Titty Tuesday pick.
So just think about this though, and what about the young girls who looked up to Iggy Azalea as a role model, and now what they seeing around that she's showing the breasts? Because this picture's floating around the whole internet right here, probably.
Stacks. Let me tell you this, bro. Like one thing I'm gonna say. The kids and role model thing it's never gonna strike me the same just because of the era that we grew up in. And even with the kids in our households and all of that, like, one thing you just gotta always teach a kid that I know that my pops always taught me and my mom is that, your role model, whoever you look up to in a sense, like you gotta also understand that nobody's perfect.
Right.
And that's one thing that my mom and dad made sure they put into me. They never put that fairy tale that everybody's perfect and all that. Nah, they told me nobody's perfect. But even whoever your hero is. So that way, if some shit, I think that was their way of preparing me. If there's any build up and anything gets tore down, like
right.
I never thought about it as a kid, but I do remember that was something my dad used to always say. Like, no matter who you like. Just know that nobody's perfect. That was one thing he always said. So I think that was his way to protect the lesson I took from it. And
that definitely keep you humble too, man. You feel me?
Yeah. So, as kids, we just gotta make sure that whoever if they do hold people on pedestals, that they also have to remember that everybody's human and nobody's perfect. That way, if anything happens, it just don't shatter them as a whole. Like, how they used to say, like, with the whole Santa situation, like how kids break their heart once you break it to them that Santa ain't real, kind of that kind of syndrome type shit.
Yeah.
So, that's how I look at it. When you think about your role models, and, oh, man, it's just difficult because as any of us move through life, because people could say, we're role models, in the sense, and we do walk, as stand-up guys in the community and all that, but it's things that we probably say that, or paths that we took that we'd be like, don't do that, don't do this. Even though you might see me doing this, that was something else. You might see me doing something, but don't do it because I do it. And like, what was the analogy? Like, basically, like if you go on a bridge and you see somebody jump off, don't be the asshole to jump off with them too. Like,
Exactly.
It's the same thing. It's certain things you gotta teach your kids to think independently, even with their elders, because cipher, because some kids you gotta think. We put this mom and dad is so high on a pedestal that they can, some of us try to, I've seen some parents like they want to make it to their kids like they never wrong. And yeah, you don't want your kids to challenge you and be like they gotta have it. But also you have to have kids with enough morals and guidance that you teach them right and wrong so much that if you are doing something wrong as a parent, that they can at least y'all should have that open communication where they can have a conversation with you at least. Even if y'all butt heads in that moment where you could at least sit down and understand that. I think that's something else that, I was allowed in my household, even with my dad being who he was and how he kind of ran the household, he still allowed room for improvement. Whether he followed it or not at times is a whole other story. But he might have listened to it in the moment. So but I think you gotta allow your kids to have that the ability to think for themselves and make sure you preach that independence, because that's something I think a lot of kids missing nowadays. And with social media, it's something that they definitely need more of, because the confidence levels in these kids are down way. So it's just down. Like we got to preach more confidence, more self-awareness, and make sure we just kind of teach them to think for themselves, because the social media teaches a lot of group think, because it got likes and all this, and a lot of what they base social status on is how many likes you get or how many followers you got. So it just created this false sense of society where it knocks a lot of confidence down in kids, and a lot of us don't understand. We might not understand why, but to me, that's the reason why. Is social media. It's took a hit to our kids' confidence and self awareness, because now it's built off of false images. You know, so we just gotta take heed to that, and in every situation that we, especially with our kids, and as far as role models, you know, like just have communication with your kids, man. That's one way you can have it. That way you can have those real conversations with your kid, and at least tell them, but also leave it up to them to make their own decision. But just keep it 100 with them. Like we just got to be 100 with our kids.
Right. Now, let me tell y'all this though, right? And this is just to speak on the OnlyFans situation, right? If you think of OnlyFans, I want y'all to go to Netflix. Everybody got Netflix. Go to Netflix and watch this episode right here called 15 Million Mirrors. I don't know what season it's in. I want to say it's either 3 or 4, but y'all go watch the episode on Netflix called 15 Million Merits, right? And I will show y'all the trailer, but they're cracking down on stuff like that, so I'm not gonna do it. Y'all can go check the trailer out on YouTube or whatever, right? But y'all go check out this episode right here, and this is exactly what OnlyFans is designed to do in this episode. Now think about, you got people like Iggy Azalea going to OnlyFans, and you got all these famous people going to OnlyFans, man. And I really implore with y'all to go check this episode on Black Mirror out called 15 Million Merits. Trust me, when you go check it out, you're going to be like, oh, so that's what Stats was talking about. That's what he was talking about. You hear me? Yeah, man. In this episode right here is a society depicted where people lived in communal group housing, and in order to provide financial sustenance for yourself, you have to go and basically play interactive games to gain credits, right? Credits. And to get these credits, you have to basically get on a treadmill bike and play these games. Or you could play certain other type of games. You can enter into contests, but as you get into these different type of contests, that will bring you basically social acceptance and fame and popularity, which will also be gauged on what you was allowed to do as far as purchasing food. I'm telling you, I better go check this episode out. It also shows a wider aspect of what people must be willing to sacrifice in order to gain social acceptance, which social acceptance is what is being used to be able to provide for yourself in this society. I suggest y'all go check this episode out, man. It's dope, man. 15 Million Merits. And when y'all go check it out, you're going to be like, oh, damn, that's what Stats was talking about. That's what Virgil was talking about, man. Go check that out, y'all, man. So we're going to get to some music. You know what I'm saying? Some music. You know what I mean? And we on graduation season, so you know what I'm talking about. I think we should listen to. What should we listen to, man? Oh, there's so many bangers on this graduation season, man. You know what I'm talking about? Is there something you want to listen to off of graduation season, L, or something else?
Shit. I mean, I'm always down with whatever. E&E music. We could just throw it up on the dartboard. It don't matter.
Yeah, it really don't. That's what I'm saying. It really don't matter because we got extensive hits for days.
Yeah, you
You know what I'm
pick
talking about?
y'all. Like you could just go to anybody's album and just you gonna hit something this year. You know what I mean? For vibes.
Yeah, man. So we
it don't matter. Yeah, you in graduation season. What would you play first? I missed the first because I was on the other page. What was the first song you played to start off?
Oh, I played that pull up featuring me and you, and then I played Waffle House for a little intervention. But now we're just gonna get straight to this joint. We're gonna get straight to this track right here. You know what I'm saying? This is one of my favorite tracks.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Out of the E.N.E collection. Definitely one of my favorite tracks. This is off of my brother Glitch the Guarantee album, Up in Smoke. You know what I'm saying? For the Love, featuring my brother Nauseous and my brother King Els. Let's go. Hit that like button, y'all. Click on the bell, subscribe to the page. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be going live on the other situation next week, but this week we tapping in over here, man. Tell everybody come tap in and walk with us. You know what I'm saying? This is the second situation for the A Real Talk family. You know what I'm talking about? So tap in and walk with us. Here we go, man. Up in Smoke off of my brother Glitch the Guarantee album, Up in Smoke. We got the track For the Love, featuring my brother King Els and Nauseous. Let's go.
Yeah. Glitch the Guarantee. E.N.E. 2020 got me seeing so clear. Y'all know what time it is. Ain't no games. We up in smoke. For the love of. The van go with his shit. My flow flood yachts. The last speed blow had my stomach in a knot. Some rappers is fruit, be sliced like apricots. A legend when it comes to the brave like Bobby Cox. We go 6 feet under, gotta keep your distance. Sign up for this fam, that must be a misprint. It's cool though, you good enough for honorable mention. My flow Doctor Strange from a different dimension. I be blowing Skywalker, having cloudy inventions. Like the contract killers, get contract extensions. Like how am I guilty for leaving no witnesses? That's like a mechanic, not knowing what an engine is. Get to the dividends, track the rest, and multiply the funds that add to the set. We do it all for the love of the dope and respect. And before you sign that, add zero to the check. 5 extra right when the time is right, yeah. Cold days turn into a summer night, yeah. We about to go viral, nigga, let's be precise. All for the love of the dope, nigga, we earn a strike. It's all love when you do it for the love. It's all love. It's all love when you do it for the love. It's all love. It's all love when you do it for the love. It's all love. It's all love when you do it for the love, nigga. The shit I pour on my pen becomes a deadly weapon. Racing to the money, this shit is seen from the Fast 7. I'm on the road to the riches, nigga. I'm teaching lessons. Bipolar, snap on the track at any given second. Glitch, nigga, I get my cake and I eat it too. Treat my girl just like the cake, I gotta eat her too. In and out of states, like nigga, this what the fuck I do. Ask me if I feel we the best, I yabba dabba do. Keep my Wilma with me every time I cruise the city. Double D's, I got a thing for big titties. Real talk, I can make a cripple.
No, we got a
Play wildfire with the boys talk. Real nigga, the fucking dog. I've been stacking cash for real nigga, it's in the vault. It's all love when you do it for the love, ho. We at the top, that's a Glitch the Guarantee, ho. Big vibe extra right when the time is right, yes, nigga. Cold days turn into a summer night, yeah. We about to go viral, nigga, let's be precise. All for the love of the dope, nigga, we earn stripes. It's all love when you do it for the love. It's all love. It's all love when you do it for the love. It's all love. It's all love when you do it for the love. It's all love. It's all love when you do it for the love, though.
I love to turn on my reflection, be most dead. No love to hurt you, have you tight on the ghost net. Post net, images on the side now. Make no sense, she said, ass while we die now. Put her to the spot with 20 beats in the rock. Hold her like the fly hot, it be cool when you drop. You ain't making it brain lane, that's precipitation. When it's get low, you get no love of participation. Like hands be in the rush. I really love you. I scream one at the end line. Only one above you. My homie kept it in line. It was me on the stripes like a tiger with a bit. Never let the beast consume you in the belly of the shit.
Vibe extra right when the time is right, yeah. Cold days turn into a summer night, yeah. We about to go viral, nigga, let's be precise. All for the love of the dope, nigga, we earn the stripes. It's all love when you do it for the love, though. It's all love when you do it for the love, though. It's all love when you do it for the love,
It's all love.
It's all love when you do it for the love, though.
Yeah. Tap in and walk with us, man. They can't hold us down, can't hold us back. You understand what I'm saying, man? E.N.E Friday night wrap up. This one, the second installation of the A-Real Talk situation. You know what I'm saying? A-Real Talk TV. You know what I'm talking about? That was a beautiful classic track right there. My brother King Els had to bless that with his presence. You know what I'm talking about? And it's a beautiful thing, man. You know, so make sure y'all go cop my brother Glitch the Guarantee album. It's in the chat right now. Go ahead and cop that. Tap in and walk with us, y'all.
Yeah, that's a dope joint, y'all. Go get that.
You know what I'm talking about? Tap in and walk with us, man. You know what I'm talking about? Tap in and walk with us. So this next story, right? It's funny to me. You know what I mean? It just, with this situation, it just keep getting more interesting. But as I watch it and I see the attention that it's getting, you know, I know that there's something going on with this situation. You know what I'm saying? And let me bring it up on the screen real quick. You know, because I ain't heard about this. Video shows Young Thug allegedly being handed drug in court. Not drugs, but drug. What's this all about? Young Thug. Hold on.
Hot as fuck, bro. Right in the middle of court. That nigga was hot as hell.
Hold on, man. Let me go. Let me see if I can find a video for this, man. Hold on. Don't tell me this guy, Jeffrey, man.
Man, I can't believe this shit, bro. I couldn't believe they really did this shit. Right in the courtroom, passing a Percocet. Yeah, that shit was wild.
Sometimes hitting it. Sometimes you gotta do things in plain sight. Don't tell me, Jeffrey, man.
Man, these dudes is crazy out here, man. I ain't playing with no time, man. I don't play with time.
Young Thug, don't tell me you did this, man.
I ain't playing with time. I can't believe that. It's wild.
Young
right in front of
Thug,
everybody.
Say it ain't so, Young Thug, man. Say it ain't so, man.
Oh,
Tell me you didn't do this, young brother.
Yeah, they pressed him right after it, bro. Like, we're gonna read the story. The story is wild.
Hold on, I gotta see this because I got a video, man. We gotta watch this, man. Hold on. Don't tell me you did this, Jeffrey, man. You better not have did this, man.
It's wild. It's super wild, man. I can't believe
it. You better not have done this, man. Hold on, man. You can't be this goofy, man.
Hey, just like you said, y'all gotta, like we say, box cleverly with your words. You gotta move cleverly with your
box cleverly with the drug, you know what I'm saying, carrier too, man.
Man, these guys out here just playing with their life, man. I can't believe it.
What?
Man, he walked right up to him in the middle of court.
Yeah, you gotta be shitting me, man. What? He didn't say nothing to him?
That's some crazy shit, ain't it?
Oh, we gotta watch this again, man. Hold on, man.
That's what I'm saying, man. These dudes is playing with their life, man. Like this is crazy, man. For a perk.
What?
In the
You
middle
try
of
to go out
court.
that door right there?
Oh man.
Man, you gotta be shitting me, man. Y'all see this, man? Y'all see this, man? Come on, man.
Yeah, man. You gotta be way more polished than that. That's some off the wall right there. I can't believe he did that right in the middle of court.
And he took it too.
Yeah, he took it. He definitely took it. And from the story, they was talking about like, I guess he even denied like they had to kind of press it to get it out of his hand. Oh man, can't make this shit up.
What the hell?
Cause you already seen how the police,
Nah, man. Man.
even when he got up, they already was on it a little bit anyway. He
Man.
still went
Nah,
through with it.
I ain't going, man. Hell, man.
You see what I'm talking about? Like, come on now, not like that.
Yeah, man. I ain't going, man. I ain't going, man.
I never seen nothing like that before.
Come on, man.
Seen a lot of wild court videos, but I never seen nothing like that.
Come on, man. Y'all see that, man?
Yeah, that's wild.
I'm not buying that, man. And this is what I mean when I say I'm not buying that. I'm not going to accept that was nah, man. Man. Mm-mm. All I'm gonna say is voice to skull technology. Y'all hear me talking about voice to skull technology? And that's all I'm gonna say, man. Listen here, y'all, man. The fact that he was allowed to walk all the way from the back of the courtroom, past security, what looks like lawyers and other people in the crowd, he was able to go by all of those people and allowed to walk all the way up to this guy and actually hand him whatever it is he handed him. Is it confirmed that it was drugs?
It definitely was a perk. Yeah, it was a purpose. Yeah,
And hand him a perk.
definitely was a perk.
I'm not buying that. And like I said, when I say I'm not buying that, I'm not saying I don't not that I don't believe what I just saw, but I'm saying the premise behind it.
Yeah,
I'm not
well,
going to sit here and accept that some
yeah.
dude just out of the blue was ready to just risk it all.
Nah, I think that's like one of he got something to do with the case too. Yeah, he's either part of the case or one of the dudes getting charged or something like that. The one joint I sent you with the double XL, that kind of broke down the whole story.
Yeah, I'm about to
But
read that article, but I just wanted to.
yeah, nah, it wasn't like no random cat, but you seen like the cop from the back and the bailiff kind of pull up a little bit, but they know, yeah, he's not a like a random cat in the courtroom. They know who he is, but it still was ignorant, like you said, like because even them, you see, they was like you said, like they was kind of on it, but they was like it was kind of catching them off guard because you could tell the back court officer that was playing the back came up first, the chick, and then
Yeah.
the bailiff up front like even he kind of hesitated at first because, like I said, that is, but it just was wild that he would do that and literally just hand it to him in plain sight. Like it wasn't even like a handshake. He could have did it like a handshake or something. You know what I mean? This nigga just dropped it in his hand like it was in the playground and wasn't nobody around or some shit. Like that's
And
a
then this
wild shit.
dumbass nigga gonna take it too, and dapped him up.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's
That
what I'm
was
saying,
crazy.
man.
I can't believe that one.
Like, what is we supposed to surmise from that though? Like, you know,
Hmm.
this guy, man. Oh my God, man. That's just terrible, man. It just is, man. When keeping it real goes wrong, man, right? You hear me? Young Thug was caught allegedly being handed a prescription drug while in court today.
When keeping it real goes wrong. That's exactly what
This
that shit
this
was.
evening, surveillance video surfaced via WSB TV reporters Mark Wynn and Michael Seaton. They shows an alleged hand-to-hand exchange of a drug between Young Thug and his co-defendant, Khalif Adams. You can watch the clip at the bottom of the post. Prosecutors say the surveillance shows Adam walk over to where Young Thug is seated with his attorney and then drop a Percocet in his hand. Seaton explains in a series of tweets describing the situation. A deputy confronts Young Thug and he turns over the pill to authorities. Wow. He continued reporting to Adams that Adams was then found in possession of Percocet, marijuana, and tobacco wrapped in a plastic and food seasonings to conceal the odor of weed. Wow. Not in plastic and food seasonings. Why you got food seasonings in the courtroom, man? That's weird.
Nigga thought he was going to jail.
Prosecutors say the surveillance shows Adams walks over to where Young Thug is seated with his attorney and then drop a Percocet in his hand. A deputy confronts Young Thug and he turns over the pill to authorities. When deputies search, wow. Wow, man. Additionally, Adams was reportedly transported to a local hospital after he apparently ingested contraband in an attempt to avoid repercussions. So, hold on, he had weed and all that stuff in little balloons, and he swallowed the balloons.
Like right there though.
Keith Adams, one of Young Thug's attorneys, has made a statement on the situation, claiming that Thugger had nothing to do with the situation and immediately turned over the item he was given to a police officer. The reality is Mr. Williams has nothing to do with what went on in the courtroom yesterday. One of the co-defendants on his way to the restroom attempted to pass something to Mr. Williams, who immediately turned it over to the deputy, Adams said. He continued, "We don't know what the item is, did not know what it was, turned it over to the deputy right away. The deputies took action. The individual who had the contraband, not Mr. Williams, was taken into the back where I'm told he ingested whatever he had. He had to be taken to the hospital, and as a result, court was terminated for the rest of the day." Wow. Wow.
The reality is, Mr. Williams had nothing to do with what went on in the courtroom on yesterday. One of the co-defendants, on his way to the restroom, attempted to pass something to Mr. Williams, who immediately turned it over to the deputy.
He did not know it was allegedly Percocet.
Did not know. Well, we don't know what it is. Did not know what it was. Turned it over to the deputy right away. The deputies took action. The individual who had the contraband, not Mr. Williams, was taken into the back, where I'm told whatever he had to be taken to the hospital, and as a result, court was terminated for the rest of the day.
Wow. What the hell, man? They really trying to book this dude, man.
Yeah, that's some different. I never seen anything like that.
I've never even heard of anything remotely related or similar to that. Like, what the hell?
That's a different situation. I feel the card that his lawyer playing. It just was like, hold up, man. He just really walked up, like you said.
All right, really, bro? You really just did that? Like, what would possess you to do some goofy ass shit like that.
Right. It wasn't even like smooth in no way neither. Like you could have at least had some type of polish about it. Like at least a handshake. You know, black people at least got the handshake pull you close, pat your back where he could have did it like that. Like he didn't even have no. He just dropped it in his hand right in front of everybody. That was the most wildest shit I ever seen for a drug transaction in the public. Like
Yeah, seriously though, man. Like,
in the public. You wouldn't even do that shit like at work. Like he did that shit like it was just so casual. Like it was no hiding it. Like I don't know. Like he could have did a way better at trying to hide that he was trying to give it to him. If he
that's the
was.
thing. That's the thing, though, L. And let me finish twisting this up, and I'm gonna come up and I'm gonna say this
That
too,
shit
man.
trying to jam this nigga up, man.
But that's the whole thing, though, L.
That's how I would feel if I was young guy. Unless he requested that shit himself somehow.
That nigga ain't request that shit, man. Who the fuck would like bring me some contraband in the middle of
Look,
the goddamn court case in front of the
look,
judge?
stats. I
Hmm?
don't put it past none of these cats nowadays, none of these new cats, bro. So
Yeah, I don't put it past him either, but I'm just saying
I
that,
would
you know.
hope I would hope he didn't, but that's why
Nah,
I
this is
said
what I'm saying, L. This is what I'm saying. I'm saying if he
I
did it,
definitely hope he didn't.
I'm saying if he did it, he didn't do it on his own volition. That's what I'm saying. Either he was told to do it
Yeah,
or he was told to do it. And now how they went about or how he was told to do it, now that's questionable right there.
yeah.
You feel me? Was he told to do it, like physically told to do it? Like, look, you gonna do this. Or voice the skull technology, man. These are the things that we're gonna have to start considering with this type of stuff, y'all, man. We never
Nah,
know, man. If y'all do some research into what y'all don't hear me sit up here and talk about voice to skull technology all the damn time. They could have projected a thought or form or something in his head to make him do that. And he probably didn't even realize what he was doing until he's sitting in his cell later on that night, like, well, how did I get here?
man, these niggas be dumb out here, bro. Look at this whole case is kind of like a fumbling of a lot of different dominoes. It's a domino effect type case. It's unfortunate, you know, but yeah, this is a bad case for a lot of people. Like, but they actually, you know, it's showing a lot about the rap industry too. You know, they do got to get them lyrics out of court because I don't think that's fair. But also, y'all niggas got to be like what Virus say. You got to box cleverly with your words. Um, it was a video I was watching with Sheik Luch on Vlad TV, and he was even talking about like the situation where he was like, "What a lots we never incriminate, and like they never incriminated themselves in none of their rhymes, but nowadays it's almost like that's the cool thing to do. It's like the trend. Like these cats like to rap about how they actually shot and killed somebody. Like, and it we didn't even seen it happen from girls. These chicks in New York, this new drill rap shit. Like these cats really out here like popping motherfuckers and really rapping about this shit. Like the
This is
shit's
retarded.
is different out here, y'all. So I don't support none of that shit neither. Like, you know, I do support artistry, and I ain't saying it ain't art, but it's a different kind of art that I ain't with.
It's not art. It ain't art to me. It's death music, if you ask me. Ain't no artistry to it.
I just, you know, I'm subjective with my art, so I like, you know, it's in the eyes of the beholder, whatever, because it's people that rock out to that shit. But that just ain't, it ain't my style, and it is what it is, you know.
Yeah, man. I
But
guess.
yeah, don't be indicting yourselves. Like, you know, it's already bad enough that we gotta live out here with this bullshit and y'all motherfuckers like killing people unjustly for no fucking reason, throwing y'all's life away over and over. But I at least say, you know, y'all gotta be smarter with the way you move out here in all ways. When you hustle, this nigga dropped a fucking perk right in his hand in the middle of court. Like, even if you was trying to be concealed, like, come on, dog. Like, what you trying to get?
Ain't
Both
no
his
way,
hands?
man. I ain't, like I said, I'm not going, man. I refuse to accept. I refuse to accept that he just was stupid and he was going up there. I refuse to accept that. I absolutely do not accept that. It's a trick to it. It could be a plethora of reasons why he did that. And like I said, voice to skull technology, either voice to skull technology, or somebody pressed him. He was made to do that for whatever reason. He was made to do it. We could sit here and go on a million tangents on what's behind him doing that, whether he was made to do it or whatever. But I'm not going with he's just a dumb dude and he just was. No, I'm not going with that. I refuse to accept that. Yeah, I think just to putting that out there like that, that's going to automatically make people think that, and I think that's an insult to our intelligence.
Yeah, I ain't going to say necessarily that, but I will say that the move that was made was very sloppy. Whatever it was, like you said, if it was made purposely or whatever, like however, purposely not, it was a sloppy ass move, and in no way does it help. Like you said, Jeffrey in any way, Young Thug in any way. Like, it's just kind of putting a little bit more eye on him that he didn't need. Like they always say, man, you gotta keep that heat up the block, get that shit off the block. Like, this nigga really put a lot more heat on a nigga who's already flamed. These niggas is in flames, y'all. I don't know if y'all know, this case is definitely flamed up.
So for this guy to come up in the middle of the court or whatever recess, whatever the situation was, and to actually walk out of here, walk right up from all the way around the back, walk past it and just hit, nah, man, I'm not accepting. No, come on. Yeah. Who in their fucking right mind, excuse my language, man, who in their right mind would do that?
Yeah, I don't want to accept it neither.
Now, seriously, and this is what I'm saying right here. And stuff like this is what I call direct disrespect from the system, man. This is a blatant disrespect to our intelligence, man. Like, we supposed to just be like, oh, damn, dude really did that? He just accept that like he just was stupid and he was on some nigga stuff and he just walked. Nah, hell no, man. No. I'm not accepting that. And I think this is very disrespectful. Very disrespectful. And it says a lot of things to me, especially. It says to me that Young Thug is definitely going to jail. He's definitely going to jail, right? And they're trying everything they can do to tarnish his image from both ends. So you could even see him paint this picture. Well, we're not going to make him seem like he's such a bad guy, because after all, the guy handed him the stuff and he handed it right over to the authorities without restraint or complaint. This makes it seem like Jeffrey is a whatever, right? If that's that's just stupid right there. And on the other hand, this guy's accused of being the leader of a drug gang organization, and look what's going on. So you see how even when they try to make it look good, it's still a blemish on him all the way around. And this is what I be telling y'all when I'm telling y'all that masculinity specifically, but not only, Black masculinity is under attack. Not that Jeffrey Williams was ever a representation of masculinity, specifically, especially Black masculinity at that anyway. Because he was
at all, like not Young Thug, bro. He, if anything, because he was like the gay Thug. You know what I mean? In a sense. You know what I mean?
Like if Omar had a record deal.
Exactly.
Or if Omar was a real live person.
Because we knew it's crazy, because we heard, like, I ain't saying what happened, I don't know what happened, but we heard a lot of shit. If you ever listen to the Barter, you understand where he was, like, he was on some shit. Like, just, he didn't shy away from a lot of the shit that if you thought shit was going on, he definitely didn't shy away from it in what he would say on tracks. That's why this rap lyric shit is crazy, because even if he didn't do it, and you feed into that shit, even if you ain't on the shit and you talk about it in the record to a certain point, where you giving certain details that only certain people will really know about, yeah, you know what I mean? It gets to a sticky situation.
And then think about it like this, L.
Yeah.
Think about it like this too, though. Think about the cognitive dissonance that's going on with these guys with the imagery and the music. You know what I'm saying? These dudes is rapping about selling drugs, shooting good people, killing people, being lit, all this money. Supposed to be tough guys with this whole YSL slime gang, whatever, young slime life. But on the other hand, these guys are very feminine. They're very metrosexual, if you would, in their clothing and their style and their fashion. Just look at Gunna. Gunna to have some very, very suspect fits on in public, and that would make me question his sexuality as the real one. You could say that that's part of the indoctrination, which it is, and I would agree with you on that. But at the same time, if when the first time, we could pull up hella pictures of Gunna right now, and
Celebrating.
his weird choice of fashion, and I'm pretty sure, and everybody's seen, like, say for instance, this picture right here. When everybody's seen this picture right here of this guy Gunna, you hear me? We all see this guy wearing these fits that he be wearing, man. All right, like say this fit right here, all right. Oh man, why ain't it coming on the whole screen like that, man? All right. Like when Gunna wore this fit right here, y'all know y'all was thinking the same thing I was thinking, man. Yeah. You know you was thinking the same thing your guy Verge was thinking when you first seen this picture, man. Y'all first seen that boy Gunna with this fit right here on, man. All right. You hear me, L? Oh, L must have stepped off. All right, but when y'all seen that boy Gunna with this fit on right here, man, I should have let y'all know something right there. You hear me? What are those, man? Sergio Giovanni Kitchens. Well, come on, y'all, man. Y'all can't. I saw that fish. What are those, man? That boy Gunna had on his feet. All right. All right. What's up with this boy Gunna in his fashion, man? Hey, where you at, bro? Hmm? Oh, Sergio looked like a rat bastard, don't he?
He said Sergio.
This nigga look like a rat bastard.
Oh shit.
Sergio Kitchens is his name.
Yeah. That is crazy, bro. These niggas be wearing some wild shit. It's different now, man. I just can't get with the shit that they be doing sometimes. That shit's way too fast. What they say, fashion forward shit. Like I ain't on that shit. I ain't putting on no kilts or no blouses. Like and respect the Prince. You know what I mean? I know Prince definitely. Prince's fits like it's definitely not in the men's section. Like a lot of these fits that they be wearing, you can't go to the men's section and get that shit. I'm sorry. Some of them shits is blouses and shit like that. I don't see no designers making blouses for men.
Man, when Gunna had on this fit right here, man, he had me. I was like, man, what's up with dude, man? I seen his shirt too. I said, bruh, this nigga got a lace shirt on? What's the rest of got a lace shirt on?
He didn't get that out the men's section, you know what I mean? They don't make lace men's section. Or he didn't get that out the regular men's store, you know what I mean? If you know what I'm saying. It definitely wasn't a regular men's store.
Oh, this nigga had the same fit that Rihanna had on?
See? That's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah, man. Gunna, yeah, man.
Yeah, he wasn't in the men's section. I told y'all.
Yeah, man. This dude Gunna, man. Hold on real quick. I gotta pull this up.
No, but I rock with Prince.
Man, this guy, man, you gotta be shitting
Prince
me,
used to
man.
wear some wild shit. Yeah. These niggas, they be in the Prince image.
Y'all taking this 2020 millennial, man, stuff to the next level, man. Zenny, y'all taking the fashion to
Right,
another
a conversation,
man.
We had that conversation earlier about role models and shit. Like, that's why I don't think about these niggas outside of their raps, man.
Or should I say, nah, this is Rihanna dressing like him for Halloween. She plays that.
Yeah, bro. I just want to, hear what you rap about. The least amount I know about you outside of what you kicking on your raps is
the better.
It's probably better nowadays, like, cause niggas be weird out here, man. It's some cool niggas, but yeah, it be some weirdo shit going on too sometimes. And that's cool. Like, hey, what you do is what you do at your time, That's just like if you're on a basketball team, like, you might, if we was to make it big or some shit, or whatever it may be, if we was in the game before or whatever, we was on tour with niggas, hey, end of the tour, when you get finished, you getting, hey, what you about to get into? Hey, I'm going this way. All right, I'm going this way. You just let niggas be. Like, you can be cool with niggas and not rock with what they do or however they go, like, and still be cool with the niggas, But yeah, I ain't on a lot of that shit. I'm cool. Ha ha, this is some wild shit right here. Nah.
What's wrong with y'all, man? She got the exact same fit he got on. So this lets you know that he got this from the women's section. She definitely didn't go to the men's section to get this fit.
Right.
That is a Christian Dior lace blouse.
That's what I said, bro.
With the Christian Dior, with the CD tessellation, right, is lace. So when you blow this image up, you can see it's like see-through.
Yeah, bro.
Like, why would he wear that, man?
That's what he likes, man.
This nigga he probably thought he was fresh as hell too. That's crazy with them shoes. And what was them boots? What are those?
He didn't get them in the men's section, bro. That's what I'm
Definitely did not get them from the men's section.
That's all I can say.
You know that for sure.
These niggas is not shopping in the men's sections.
Y'all relax with that stuff, man. See, this is what I'm saying, man. This y'all dudes be talking all that stuff. Y'all be putting stuff in these kids' heads, man. Be messing these kids up, man. These kids be listening to y'all, man.
Hey, bro. That's why it's really a lot more Omars out here now, bro. These niggas is just like that, but they will fucking rock your wig to sleep. These little niggas ain't got no caution out here. They could be feminine as hell. Now I say y'all better leave these old young niggas alone, man. Like these niggas is wild out here. It's wild times, y'all.
It definitely is.
It's wild out here.
Scary moment.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, bro.
You already know what it is, man. Tap in, walk with us. You know what I'm saying? E.N.E Fridays over here on A-Real Talk TV. You know what I'm talking about? You appreciate everybody that's tapping in with us. You know what I'm talking about? Hit that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page. Go ahead, subscribe to that Patreon. You know what I'm saying? We understand if everybody ain't funneling through tonight, you know what I'm saying? It's last minute, but we still going in, going hard, pause, giving y'all this content regardless of the situation. You know what I'm talking about?
New location, same real ass content. You know what it is.
You know what I'm talking about? So y'all just go ahead and tap in with us. Let's get Gunner out of here, man. That dude, Sergio, man. That dude's name is Sergio Giovanni Kitchens.
Hey, bro.
Oddly enough, his initials is GSK.
I'm calling that nigga Flapjacks, man. That nigga flip quick. That nigga was
They try to really paint the picture like this dude didn't rat. Like, man, this nigga Gunner's a rat. He's a rat bastard, man.
That nigga
he got right on the stand and ratted. I don't get no more clear, concise than that.
Yeah, said, fuck what y'all talking about. He said, there's like, you only gonna do 3 years. He said, so I ain't doing shit.
Like, what?
Yeah, y'all about to do some time, not me, nigga. I'll see y'all niggas on the other side, nigga. Peace.
You had the chick with the BBL come scoop him up and everything.
Oh, hell yeah. Nigga went straight to Popeye's chicken.
Man, that was, oh my God, man. They said everything, man.
They said that this nigga was for sure going to get the least amount of time out of everybody.
Right.
For sure. Like, if anybody got any time. Like, if they, was to go down and start handing sentences out, he was like low level in this shit.
Yeah, he wasn't going to do no more. He was getting less than 5 years if he was going to do any time.
Right. So, they didn't expect.
You nigga, you admitted to being involved in certain stuff, nigga.
Yeah, they definitely didn't expect him to flip out of anybody. Because he wasn't one of the niggas who was like facing no real shit.
Oh my God, we got another Tekashi 6ix9ine, man.
Well, you see what Funk Flex said. Funk Flex said he was like, hey, now I'm gonna start playing 6ix9ine shit again. He said, by the way we gonna look at things, I ain't gonna be able to play nobody in the future. So he was like, I'm lifting the band off of playing Tekashi 6ix9ine. And he started playing Tekashi again. Because he was like, man, these niggas about to all start flipping, so fuck it.
Man, I don't like how they sitting up here promoting this rap bastard ass culture, man, that they doing, man. For real, man. And this is what I'm saying, man. I'm gonna come up for this, man. It's a difference when you a regular Joe
You're a civilian.
You're a civilian. You a citizen.
Yeah.
You just out here going to work, paying your taxes, and for some reason, out of your control, unwittingly, you was to find yourself in a situation like what Gunner is in. Literally, I mean, you had no knowledge or involvement or intentional involvement in what's going on. You literally was on some accidental, and I'm not talking about if you was in on it and you just got caught up. And I'm talking about if you didn't even know anything. You have to be oblivious, or if not oblivious, it affected you in a way to where I don't know how you could have got involved or whatever, but if you weren't involved or you didn't know, you know what I'm saying, that only be the thing that would be able to clear you. Or say, for instance, if I live in a block or in the neighborhood and I notice that there's 2-3 drug houses on my block, I, as a citizen and as a free-thinking man, have the right to protect my family around here. And if that means that I call the police, I wouldn't be snitching on you as a regular citizen. That would be
if you're not involved in the crime,
duty to protect mine.
That's the difference. Y'all don't understand that. Y'all take that no snitching shit too far.
Way too far, man.
It's a whole different ball game. Like Zach said, if you literally didn't have no involvement with the crime,
right,
the shit could affect you in a way. Now, if Gunner, per se, let's just say Gunner was just a rapper, and he wasn't
a flat out rap bastard.
No, a rapper.
Or you said a rapper?
Yeah, and that's all he was.
Right.
It's a rapper, and maybe he was a made-up gangbanger like Tiger.
Right.
Maybe, now if you want to admit to that, all right, then Gunner, you was right. I won't say you ratted. I just say you was another made-up fluff, dude on the corner that could rap, that they knew could make an image around you. And if you had that stamp, like Tekashi, because you see what Tekashi did. Yeah. After them niggas kidnapped him, he said, fuck that. Y'all niggas trying to kill me. He said, hey, look, yes, I was down with them niggas. Yes, I did some shit, but hey, these niggas is killers. That nigga said, fuck that. And he admitted to what he did. And he was like, hey, I did this shit for this reason. And you know what? I respected Tekashi more than I respect a lot of y'all niggas is just doing it and then be like lying about it, trying to hide y'all paperwork. Like, this nigga did it and he still trolls y'all niggas still to this day. Like, and this nigga is still walking around. Like, this nigga ain't even hiding no more.
What happened to him? He telling like, oh, he's not the only one. He would prove that everybody's a rat. Like,
yeah, he started talking about Jim Jones, all the niggas. And it's funny how they got Jim Jones as a spokesman, and I rock with Jim Jones. Like,
man, I don't fuck with Jim Jones, man.
I mean, look, I feel like these niggas end up like, yes, you may have been involved with some shit, but I feel like these niggas is kind of civilians in a way too. Because some of these niggas
ain't no damn civilians.
Well, not Jim Jones, because Jim Jones
are active participants.
Yeah, but when you ain't really in it all the way, I don't know.
You want either you in or you out. Ain't no halfway. Either you in or you out.
Right. I mean, because with us it's just different, man. Like, I be trying to look at it from their view. Like, I know with us it's like no gray area, and it never will be. But that's the era that we grew up in, and I know that now the eras have flipped. They have changed, and it's different. They're not the same kind of. They weren't polished by the same people we was polished by, like Pauls. Like, but whatever.
But, Jim Jones was, because Jim Jones older than us.
Jim Jones was. He knows better. Like, yeah.
He been involved with situations he's been involved with, man.
Yeah.
The fact that Jim Jones has been involved with things he's been involved with, and he ain't seen that who's guy is very questionable. I don't give a damn how much money he got. It's questionable. That's all I'm gonna say. It's questionable.
Yeah.
Questionable. And it's so questionable that I just can't take him serious, which is why his music just sounds butthole trash to me, because coming from a highly potential rap bastard.
Yeah. I mean, I still rock with his music because the nigga do be floating. I do like
Now some old Jim Jones, I can rock with some old Jim Jones.
I rock with
Anything,
Jim Jones artist
anything
wise.
that's been released after.
That joint he did with Mano was super fire. You might want to check that album out. That lobby shit, that shit was fire. Him and Mano, yeah. That album last year was fire. One of the best albums that nobody talked about. But yeah, you know, Jim still float, bro. He still float, man. We gotta
I'm
give
not saying
Jim.
I'm not taking away from the talent, but I just cannot take it serious.
I know. I get that.
I just
And I
can't.
totally get
Fuck,
that.
you know.
I
I mean,
get
I
that.
ain't gonna say I'm sorry because I don't apologize. I just can't. I cannot
Nah,
take it.
you
I
ain't gotta
can't see. I can't
apologize.
see. Listen, I can't see Jim outside of the context or mind frame of being a highly potential rap bastard.
Yeah, no,
And
and
that's so stains. It so stains and shrouds everything else that's good about Jim out. That I'm talking about as far as like manhood, Mars go. Like he's been in too many questionable situations for me, man.
nah, I
Way too
trust you.
many for me,
I
man.
get it.
Way too many for me.
I truly get it. I'm just, when I look at it, I just look at it from like the artist standpoint. You know what I mean?
Hey, listen, I look at it from an artist standpoint too, man. And
But I get that view because and it's just I look at like nowadays like these cats is different. Like it's different, and it shouldn't be different rules than when we came up. But I feel like they do go by different rules.
The game ain't changed. The players do, man.
Yeah, and the players have changed the game, man.
So you know what I'm saying?
They have definitely changed the rules of the game. And it's more vicious out here too. Like, that's one thing I'm gonna definitely say that these young cats, like, it's way more dangerous now. Like, it's always been dangerous to be in the game or do anything in the game. But right now, I feel like it's super dangerous because these young motherfuckers just don't give a fuck. Like, at least back in the day, niggas
Hell, please, man, put the F-bombs, bro, please.
Oh yeah. That but they used to like have a code back in the day. Nowadays, I don't feel like it's any kind of codes that they have.
It's not. It's not. Everybody's out here willy-nilly doing what they want. Ain't no OGs. The OGs is trying to be young boys. Ain't you know what I'm talking about, man? The so-called OGs don't even want to be men.
And that's the difference. It's also by who you molded by to the way that the game has evolved in the way and never had any polish about them that's out here running the game. And that's why you got a lot of youngins out here that's wilding out the way they is. It's no control, no codes, none of that. Yeah. Shit, what we got up? Oh shit, let's play a joint. Let's play something off the graduation season since we was talking about it.
All right.
Let's get something popping off that.
Say less, say less. Everybody tap in, walk with us, man. Subscribe to that Patreon, y'all. Quit playing, man. I ain't seen one person subscribe to the Patreon. Yeah, it's all good. I'm gonna just keep saying this.
Like, subscribe this page too. Which one now? This is the
This is the A Real Talk TV.
This is the A Real Talk TV page, y'all. Look, we switching up. We getting different platforms now. We building on platform. You never know. I might have a platform that we're gonna go on next. You never know. Like, man, they hating on they was hating on my brother right here, and they shut the one down for a second where he can't do the live stream. So, they could hate all they want, but they can't block the light. You know what I mean? They cannot block the light, and that's what we're gonna give y'all. It's a Friday night. We having fun. If you didn't type, you just tapping in. Make sure even at the end of this, you go back to the beginning and you watch it. But before you leave up out of here, the most important is you like and you subscribe to the page, and you hit that bell. That way you get all the subscriptions, all that stuff. Every time.
Make sure you click on all so you get all notifications. You know what I'm talking about? That's why it's important. Click on that bell.
I'm going to be on here every Tuesday and Friday. So, set your calendars up. Throughout the week, it's 7 o'clock on Friday, Saturday. We going live 9 o'clock, so that's the way it's set up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So y'all know what I'm saying? We about to bang this joint right here. This is Summit Street off of my brother King L's album Graduation Season. It's in the top of the chat. You're gonna go download that joint, man, right now, man. Tap in, walk with us, man.
I don't know what love is until you've learned the meaning of the blues.
He did it all for the life, that's right. They was going crazy in the hype, no why. The game was never faithful tonight, no lie. King cool like he blazing on ice, no lie. He did it all for the life.
All for the lie. Tap in and walk with us, man. The unintelligent artificial intelligence can't stop us, man. E.N.E. Friday, here we go, man. Wrap up, man.
You still wait, relocated. Peace to my maker. They only good on paper. They disappear, call them vapor. But do the boil maker. I never wait to shake a time to lacer. Turn the baser. A minute. Picture white and black. My 757 shit. Jet sound we a pack. Backpack of racks. Stash in the packs in the back. Knee high, double that. Still lack trust on that. On that strong Mr. T-Pack. Bring the lead back. Raked up so I lead that. We don't need that. Let us sing in the mic. That's the greatest feedback. Listen, you go, I'm for a lot. Eventually you all blind. With a man with one eye, king. Eventually in due time. They don't read lines. We rolled on red lines. We ducked that bedtime. Luke tucked his bedtime. New line. Send them my 4K. Menace to America. Minister of Latter-day. 2 bodies on my got today. Packed and play. They should have been practicing, they wasn't no AIs. Hey, hot as the song, official like the dawn, rise like the song, king now I'm gone. Hey, hot as the song, official like the dawn, king rise like the song. He did it all for the light, that's right. They was going crazy in the hype, no why. The game was never faithful tonight, no lie. King cool like he blazing on ice, no pie. He did it all for the light, that's right. They was going crazy in the hype, no why. The game was never faithful tonight, no lie. King cool like he blazing on ice.
We used to get fresh out the daddies. Had the crib on 4th and 13th, serving up the baggies. Speed Quest, rain the 5, it was on some full spot shit. Had 4x4s inside the door just in case the SWAT force hit. But that was the old days. We used to roll up that gold haze. Hero in the kitchen cooking up them zones in 4 ways. We used to go lock in the booth and go in the zone for 4 days. The work ethic, it was kind of psychotic and just a tad bit brains now. Trust me when I tell you, man, y'all niggas don't really want it. Smoking on that fake ass pressure, y'all niggas ain't really blunted. I'm stacked with the facts, only no mistake those main goals. Avoid catching new cases in the photos. All you gossiping ass bitches and all you fake hoes, man, especially all you niggas that be fake woke. Y'all always try to challenge and come at the kid. Y'all gotta read more books, go do a couple bids, go live a real street life, back up a couple bricks. Be facing wild ass time and never think to snitch. E.N.E, we the nicest niggas out, cocaine balls. Whenever we ain't spitting this a drought, we came to wake up the masses, rose and flu classes. Big business deals, the safest where the stash is. Fuck how you feel, Quest said that on our last shit. New music coming, it's sure to be a classic.
All for the light, that's right. They was going crazy in the hype. The game was never faithful tonight. No lie, King cool like he blazing on ice. No lie, he did it all for the light, that's right. They was going crazy in the hype. The game was never faithful tonight. No lie, the King cool like he blazing on ice.
Yeah, man. You already know what it is, man. Tap in and walk with us, man. A Real Talk TV. You did extension of. Nah, it's not. It's a complete separate entity. the other page. We ain't gonna say the name over here. You know what I'm talking about? We're gonna make the unintelligent artificial intelligence do its job. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? We're just gonna think of Real Talk TV as a place or opportunity to, you know what I'm saying, you know, have a different situation where, you know, just in case. You know what I'm saying?
Iggy.
Yeah, I can do that right now. Hold on, because I already did that. Hold on. Why you still talking about Iggy, man? Those titties was looking nice, wasn't they, man?
Can't deny it, man. You can't deny the truth, yo. I can't deny the truth, man. Nah, that was wild.
There go the Patreon right there. It's on the screen, man.
Make sure y'all go do that. Get to that Patreon. Make that.
There's gonna be some more exclusive content coming on there too, man.
Content definitely gonna be up.
We're gonna have some more stuff on there for real, man. We're gonna put some stuff in the works for that Patreon, man. Plus, there's some stuff that's you know, a matter of fact, because y'all want to go to the Patreon because all that stuff on A Real Talk podcast channel or page. I'm telling you, I'm taking I'm spending most of the day tomorrow taking that stuff down, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know. I'm gonna do a show tomorrow over here. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna make a post on the other one too, so y'all can tap in and you know, get the link to many people's back so they can come on over here. But you know what I'm saying? The most of the day, I'm going to be purging. What's up with y'all dudes saying purr in y'all's raps? And I'm starting to notice a lot of y'all dudes saying that, man. That means something or something, man.
Niggas is saying what?
Purr.
Purr.
Like P-U-R-R, purr like a cat, like purr.
Oh, shit. Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, you niggas is crazy with that, man. For real, man. Y'all gotta relax, man. Right?
We catch y'all niggas out here purring in your raps.
Right?
We are all just our ancestors' dreams. And our success represents those dreams coming true.
So the Wu takeover. We're the standard bearers of hip hop. Atomically.
You're on top of the game right now.
Socrates' philosophies and hypotheses. Sky's the limit, son. We need to take a moment and appreciate where we're at. You know what it's like in hip hop. Everyone is looking for the next thing.
Hey, what up, Puff?
My point is that we have to do
Puff is played by Puff's son.
We got it.
I always envisioned a better life, but y'all taking it really far.
We're 2/3 through the recording budget. We still have another show for it. At some point, it all comes down to delivery. But this shit is blowing up in my face.
Wu-Tang needs heat right away, or you're dead in the water.
I'm looking for a new style. Wu-Tang always needs to be moving forward.
Stop trying to control everything. It's only a matter of time before they start to present you flop. Why are you changing our brand?
Y'all can't just trust me, yo?
How about you trust us?
You're about to snap. I can see it.
Shit is way more fun when it's out of control, son.
Delegate my clan with explosive. Whack my pen,
They gonna hold money from us that they owe,
the number one
and they gonna sue us for money we don't have. We got work to do.
This who would die, kill or be killed. What you want us to do? Go to war?
We gotta win.
It's hard time. Wu-Tang versus the world.
To the Wu-Tang
Oh, shit. Y'all know about that, man.
It's gonna be a dope series, man.
What y'all know about that, man?
Yeah.
The Wu-Tang Saga back on the third and final season, February 15th, the day after Valentine's Day.
It's gonna be fire, man. I really like that series, man. I like what they got going on with that joint. So you know, that's why I wanted to play that because I felt like that was gonna be a good segue because y'all gotta check that Wu-Tang series. If y'all ain't up on it, you could binge watch it up until the start of the third season. The first 2 seasons is fire.
Fire.
I suggest you go do that.
Fire, man. That's one of the dopest, man. That nigga Riz is the truth for that, man. Shout out to NeQuay for being the first person to sign up to the Patreon. You did.
NeQuay, thank you very much.
The first person to sign up to the Patreon.
Sign up. Stacks gonna give y'all that great exclusive content. He always on the move. We're gonna
L, you signed up to it too?
We're gonna be doing some things out
L.
there. Huh?
Did you sign up to it too?
You might have to show me how to do all that, bro. You know,
all you gotta do is just go to that link and you can do all that. I ain't gonna say nothing. You just go hit that link. That's in the chat.
You gotta send it to me, bro. You know.
I'm telling you, I don't have to send you anything, bro. The link is literally right there in your face.
Where's it at?
It's
right there. Okay, I see it.
It's right there.
I can't see it. You know, I gotta get up on the screen.
It's literally right there in the face. NeQuay is signed up. You hear me? It's a beautiful thing. Y'all go over there and support that old Patreon, man. We gotta have lots of exclusive. You hear me?
Exclusivity.
Let me take that off of there real quick. I'm tripping. But yeah, y'all saying y'all see NeQuay signed up. You hear me? So y'all going on over there to that Patreon, man. Pay that little $5, man. It ain't nothing, man. Little $5 monthly fee you did. Y'all going over there to that Patreon, sign up. All that I'm talking about. Listen, let me show y'all, man, just in case y'all think it's a game. You hear me? Not saying that's all do, but just in case you do. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? A lot of this stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm gonna keep the video, but the live streams though, live streams is coming down. You hear me? They ain't really do nothing, none of the videos, none of the pre-recordeds. You know, the pre-recordeds is cool. You know what I'm saying? But them streams though, you hear me? All of these, y'all see all of these?
Start doing clips.
Say what?
You gonna start doing some clips?
Nah, I ain't gonna be doing no clips. I'm just saying I'm gonna keep the pre-recorders up there, but I'm talking about all these live streams though.
Okay.
All the live streams.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? All these live streams. You hear me? All these is coming down, man. You hear me?
That's a lot of good stuff, y'all.
You know what I'm talking about? All of this stuff right here. Remember we went in on the Wakanda? Remember we did that? We went on Kanye with his mom and all of that?
Yeah.
Remember we broke down the anti-Semitism and all of that? You know what I'm saying? From Hebrews to Negroes. All the stuff with Kyrie, that stuff with Brave New World, all the stuff y'all see right. Remember that dope ass interview with my girl Genesis?
Yeah.
You hear me? You know what I'm talking about? Homie Drip the Don. My young brethren Drip the Don. All this stuff is coming down, man. All right, all this stuff is coming down, man. When we did this about the reparations, when I broke down Behold a Pale Horse, you know what I'm saying, with the spiritual roots of life and death, you feel me? The spiritual roots of LGBTQ, LMNOP, barbecue committee, yeah, all this stuff coming down, man. You hear me? I'm gonna leave the E.N.E Friday streams up. But all the other ones is coming down, you feel me? We got some classic episodes on here, man. You know what I'm saying? Epic episodes. You did?
A lot of great work.
You hear me? When I did an interview with my girl, Brandy Ann from Florida, talking about the climate action and resilient plans and the smart grid and all that going on in Florida.
Yeah.
You feel me? Yeah, man. All this stuff coming down, man. You did? The dope interview with my homeboy Christian.
Yeah, that's the brother right there, y'all. We
coming down, man. The spiritual roots of the occult. Me and my dad broke that down about 4 months ago. All this stuff coming down, man. Remember we did that ladies' night when they talk about the soft girl era, fake femininity. Yeah, man, that all this stuff coming down, man. You know what I'm talking about? So y'all get on over there to that Patreon, man. Subscribe to that Patreon so y'all can have access to all this exclusive content. You did.
A lot of great content is basically.
I'm talking about fire content. You hear me?
No.
Fire content. Where we did the listening party for Court's album. All on there. You feel me? And my girl Asha freestyle battle rock. My girl Asha, my girl Peaches. I'm looking on here. I'm like, man, there's some fire content on here, man. You feel me? My man Glister Guarantee. You hear me? His listening party. All this stuff is going on Patreon, man. You did? The episode with my sis Dara. Fire. And we broke down that joint with Beyonce. Man, listen. You hear me, y'all? So y'all going over there to that old Patreon, man. You know what I'm talking about? Go ahead and subscribe to that old Patreon, man. You know what I'm talking about? Support your brethren. Support your interest, man. Because all of that stuff is coming down. I done came down. Ooh, I got some exclusive footage on my man Fat Al. You hear me, L?
Yeah.
I got some exclusive footage of Fat Al, man.
And that's a cool Cleveland cat too, right?
Yeah, you feel me? He had that song that I done came down.
Yeah,
I done came down. He performed at the Juneteenth Festival last summer, man. You already know I got that footage. I'm gonna put that up there on Patreon. You did?
Yeah, Fat Al. You know, Cleveland, man, they got a good support system up there, man. I rock with Cleveland.
Yeah, they do. I rock with Cleveland too, man.
Yeah, that's still one of my favorite places. You know that I performed was at Club Phantom.
Yeah, they did, didn't they, Quay, man? When that Wu-Tang Saga, I can't wait either, man.
Oh yeah, make sure y'all check out that BMF. That season just started back up too, so.
Yeah, we was watching that earlier.
BMF season 2. Back up in the building. You know what I mean? I like BMF. That's a good series.
Yeah, so it's a lot of content that's going to be coming down here, man, on this April Talk. It's a lot of content, man. You hear me? It's a lot. And it's all coming down. You hear me? So y'all just make sure that y'all go ahead and subscribe to that Patreon if y'all want to get that access to that exclusive, I'm talking about exclusive live streams with heavy jewels, dope interviews. A lot of stuff that's just too good for YouTube anyway, man, for be honest with you. Too exclusive for YouTube anyway. You did. You know what I'm talking about? So we're going to get to the next story right here, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, L just brought it up.
It's Friday night, y'all, man. I hope y'all having a great time.
Yeah, man, it's BMF season 2. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go ahead and go over here to YouTube, man, and we're going to look at the trailer for that, man.
Make sure y'all tap in. That's a good series, too. That whole first season, fire. You know, some people said they didn't like the acting, but, you know, we know the story because it came through Ohio. It came through our city a little bit, and we all had some type of kind of connection to it. So to us, it makes it maybe just a little doper because we could connect to it a little more. But shit, they were so spread out. I'm pretty sure anybody that had any kind of need to know in the streets heard of the guys, and you know what I mean, in their capacity of what they was doing. So it just makes for a good series because shit, 50 Cent putting them on.
It's enough. We're about to take over the whole nation.
Cleveland, St. Louis, Atlanta, Miami, LA. Pledge allegiance to the Black Mafia family. To the Black Mafia family.
Welcome to the murder capital of the world.
Learn how to be a real man by making an honest living.
The turf war has escalated.
We going after K9.
I already told you, I'm out.
Just know, you'll give me my money on time. I'm gonna kill you.
The 50 boys, dead. 12th Street, dead. From now on, we BMF.
Pool our resources.
Take over the nation. I thought you was done. Get in the game or stay out of it. If you with my woman, I cherish you.
You know you're talking to one of the biggest players in Detroit, right?
I can respect that, brother. But remember, pride often comes before the fall.
This nigga Snoop's hair looks ignorant in that episode.
I don't know who to trust in this family anymore.
Better stick together no matter what.
My sons did not come from a broken home. They came from a broken city. We don't get to pick and choose who we save.
Nietzsche and I are businessmen. We are about to turn BMF into a global empire. Thanks for having my back.
Notice for life.
There it is. Y'all heard it, man. So we got 2 fire seasons about to come on. We got one currently on right now, BMF. And we got the Wu-Tang Saga last final chapter, February 15th. Y'all know I'm going to be definitely tapped in and tuned in for that. You dig, man?
Yeah.
Definitely going to be tapped in for that. So y'all know it's time to get to some more E.N.E, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. It's definitely time to get to some more E.N.E. You know what I mean? And it's a beautiful thing, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Definitely is.
Hey,
the sun came out and went back in.
Briefly.
And then it snowed for like it wasn't no real snow, y'all. It was like
it wasn't no real snow at all, man. They couldn't even call that snow for real.
Yeah, it was furries, but you know what I mean? It was cold as hell outside.
Yeah, so we about to get to this next track, man. This is my brother King Els and off my brother Court, aka Rain Man, album Rainstorm, man. This is the original version of The Bubble. You know what I'm saying? Let's go, man.
Damn, I haven't heard this in a minute. It's my joint right here.
I wanted that Lex bubble. Back then, all we wanted was to bubble. But we ain't one to get popped like the bubble. Now we win chips off the bubble. Let's bubble. Remember, I wanted that Lex bubble. Back then, all we wanted was to bubble. But we ain't one to get popped like the bubble. Now we win chips off the bubble. Let's bubble. Blood brothers, they don't paint pictures, they just trace me. Trying to clock my moves, no Tracy. I could drop 13 P's in 33 seconds like Tracy. Thank the most high how they made me. My eyes go up, straight 80s. Slim, no shady. Let it bubble till it come in bunches like the Brady's. I need a dough, feeling great. 6 ring style, no Brady. Back to future, hope the picture don't fade me. I'm never lazy for the paper. I'm Super Saiyan. I put the mash down so I can come out gravy. I'm saving money, hitting in different places. Nowadays a business trip might be my vacation. Liquidation throughout our nation. How can we not make our wealth for generations? We face uncertainty, burning weed to the face, no 3rd degree. I'm trying to relax on the island that I never even heard of, G. Remember, I wanted that Lex bubble. Back then, all we wanted was to bubble. But we ain't one to get popped like the bubble. Now we win chips off the bubble. Let's bubble. Remember, I wanted that Lex bubble. Back then, all we wanted was to bubble. but we ain't one to get popped like the bubble. Now we win chips off the bubble. Let's bubble. You know a hustler when you see one. Eyes on the prize, never one to be outdone. The off-white shirt got me looking like Malcolm. We can chop it up as long as money is the outcome. The fate of a mustard seed got me moving mountains. What goes up must come down like Bellagio fountains. Counting money, getting cramps in my hand. I can't stop. I need all my chicken well done like a Wingstop. I'll say it like this, don't make me Tory Lanez. Call you by your names. I ain't saying that they piped out, but they dancing on the flames. If I was down 2-3 seconds left, driving down the lane, I kick it out the rain. Fuck a tie, we always win the game. Now for Kane, life fucked up when there's nothing this road. They burn bridges for toes, depict the most frigid of souls. Rain my bro, A1, no sauce in need. E.N.E, that's for life, this the art I peace. Remember, I wanted that Lex bubble. Back then, all we wanted was to bubble. But we ain't one to get popped like the bubble. Now we win chips off the bubble. Let's bubble. Remember, I wanted that Lex bubble. Back then, all we wanted was to bubble. But we ain't one to get popped like the bubble. Now we win chips off the bubble. Let's bubble.
It's inspiring music right there, y'all. You know what I mean? Let's bubble. You know what I mean? Whenever you bubbling, you get to it.
Yeah, man, that was a classic E.N.E track, man. One of my favorite ones right there. My brother, of course, album Rain Man, Rainstorms, you know what I'm saying? The Bubble featuring, as y'all know, my brother King Els. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? It's goddamn a Friday night, man. You hear me? And y'all know we getting straight to it. You feel me?
Hey, he just knocked. Damn, he slapped this nigga. Go to sleep, nigga.
Oh, we already talked about that.
Nah, yeah. You know, going on out here, y'all. Y'all gotta keep y'all's heads on the swivel.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? But yeah, you know, you got the NFL playoffs coming up. Like I said, you know, it's gonna be some great stuff going on this weekend on Sunday. So tap in. College basketball been getting better. You know, the NBA heating up, coming up for the All-Star break. You know, so a lot of great events going on. Entertainment been going crazy, and we only like 3 weeks into the year, y'all. You know, shit, man. It's been going. 2023 has already been in full motion in the first 3 weeks of the year. We're only 20 days in, 21 days here in about a half hour. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man, we've been going, y'all. This
Yeah,
shit
you
been
know,
full
man,
drop.
2023, we going in.
I'm gonna give y'all more shit. You know what I mean? Y'all go back. I just dropped the album on the 31st. You know, the beginning of the end.
Mm-hmm.
You know, y'all gotta go, like, you know, and then there's gonna be some. We're gonna gear up. There's some visuals gonna come up off of that, and there's gonna be some visuals off of some of the old work too. It's gonna pop up this year, so we're gonna give y'all more of that. You know, it's gonna be a lot going on. It's gonna be visuals popping up from everywhere. You know, some features, a lot of new features going on this upcoming year that's already done. And you know, some things me and Stats got to talk about behind the series. I ain't even talking. But we got some. I got some ideas for Stacks too. Like we about to expand this shit, y'all. Man, I'm trying to tell y'all. I know what I'm gonna tell Stacks. I know he gonna be with. I know it's not. It's one of these things that's gonna be like a short shot deal because it's just so beautiful. You know, when you think of things and you come into it and you know who to go to. And it's crazy. I just thought about it yesterday when I didn't get a chance to talk to Stacks yet. Because, you know, like he was saying before, we just been, you know, we all been doing a lot. You know, we building businesses out here, like, you know, outside of what we do here. He does this every day. You know, I'm here Tuesdays and Fridays and sometimes Saturdays, and then tap in sometimes the other days. But you know, we do a lot of shit, you know, and then on top of that, we balance family and life, you know, and then we just get to it. Like, one thing you know about us is we out here, we get into it, we try to make changes out here, and that's what we could push towards. But in the meantime, we are creators. So, you know, that's what I'm
And
gonna
that's
do.
exactly what we're gonna do. Now, LaQuay, I know y'all can only hear the audio, right? And that's what I'm saying. That's why I'll be wanting to show them trailers and stuff, but you know, according to the new 2023 guidelines, man, they about to start knocking down on stuff like that, man. So we got to box cleverly, and in the words of my brother Larry Gavis, man, we got to use wisdom, man. So you know, you can use the audio. They still ain't tripping about using audio. When you start using people's video, man, that's their you know what I mean? That's a different situation. You hear me? And if y'all want to see the trailers to BMF or Wu-Tang Saga, y'all can always go look at them yourself. You know, we just using them for contextual purposes here. You know what I'm saying, man? Now, we got this story right here, man. You hear me? What y'all know about the Passport Bros? Y'all see that the young brother Austin Holloman, man, he's making quite the stir in now global international media. Right? Let's look at one of his little YouTube shorts real quick.
Kate, my tour guide, you know, they try to turn her against me. And she called me and she said, these people are stupid. They don't know you. Now, she done went viral on Twitter for, I don't know why. It wasn't viral material. We're just sitting at a restaurant eating. These people want to get me so bad. They even called her trans. She has something to say about that too, but it's a little vulgar, so I ain't gonna say nothing. But y'all ought to be ashamed of yourself. These people that are coming after me are horrible people. And you know what? You're gonna get what you deserve. You're gonna get, because what goes around comes around. And there will be an apology. So they tried to they got a no alcohol, no smoking. So they tried.
Right, so y'all know what's going on with this young brother right here, man. This young dude, man, for real. It's just sad too to see him being done the way he's being done in the media, man. Like, you know what I mean? It's kind of his fault, you know what I mean? To be honest with you, it's absolutely his fault. You know what I'm saying? He is one of the so-called Passport Bros, and he's sitting up here, you know what I'm saying, you know, basically, you know, championing and campaigning for brothers to sit up there and head on down to Brazil and other places, you know what I'm saying, to get with the women and all of that, whatever situation, however you want to put it, you know what I'm talking about. Now, this is what I'm going to say about this whole Passport Bros thing, y'all, man. We spoke on this briefly on my brother Red Supreme. Shout out to my brother Red Supreme TV1. We was chopping it up about this on Red Show earlier yesterday. Saying this how the young brother, right? The young brother Austin had the right idea. He just went about it the wrong way because like so many of you corny ass, goofy ass, right? Poindexter ass, nerd ass dudes, right? A lot of y'all dudes running around this here YouTube trying to put into the minds of the young brethren, especially that they don't need game. We was, like I said, we just spoke on this the other day too. We went to school with you guys. We used to be the guys that your girls come chill with us after y'all done did all the little clown stuff when they come with us to get gunned. You know what I'm talking about?
Hold up. You know what you gotta play right now?
What's
Hold up.
that? It?
Play that Twitter video, the one that I tell you where it says she finessed him for $5K and she didn't want to be touched. This video right here is exactly what Sachs is talking about because
we'll get to that in a second. We're gonna stick on Austin Holloman right now.
Now Austin, because he's in that same ball game because y'all think just because y'all pay for that shit.
No, but see, this is a whole different thing with Austin. This is what I'm saying about him, man. Right? This guy, so goofy, so uninformed, so unaware. Like I was saying, he should have got a lay of the land. He should have went out there just to, go eat the food. You know what I'm saying? Go travel. Just go to the place where go to the mall. Go shopping. You know what I'm saying? Go see some historical sites. You know what I'm saying? And you meet women along the way and you speak to them. But no, this dude, goes straight to the blade, right? And this is what I'm saying, man. You know what I mean? He just went about it the wrong way. That's all I'm saying, man. You know what I mean? He went to where he probably somebody told him because he's probably being a goofy dude, no game, not even thinking about anything I just said. He going down like, I'm gonna go to Brazil and I'm gonna talk to some chicks. And he probably was asking people, and they looking at you, bro. They can look at you and tell you a tourist. They can tell you an American tourist. They're gonna send you to when they think dudes gonna ask you. When they think people ask you if you was happen to ask them like where I see pretty girls at, they're gonna automatically send you to the blade. They know what you talking about, or they're gonna at least assume that's what you're talking about because they know what Americans come down there to do. Specifically, you trick ass dudes out there, right? You trick ass black dudes, right? And Austin Holloman need an older brother. You know what I'm saying? He need an older, polished up, gained up individual such as myself, you know what I'm saying? My brother Red, my brother L, such as guys like us. So you can, especially a guy like L, who's definitely traveled overseas many a times, way more than I have. You hear me? Especially when it comes to South America and them islands and stuff like that. Y'all guys need to be put up on game on how to conduct yourselves. And I think that's what we should talk about on Tuesday too. Right? You hear me? L. This dude always walking away. Yeah, I'm writing it down in the book, y'all. That's what the signs is for. Yeah, man. We're gonna drop some game on y'all on how to conduct yourself as you travel abroad and avoid getting abused and misused by abroad. You know what I'm talking about? Listen here, y'all, man. Right? And this is the arrogance of American, how can I say it? American superiority complex. Now, I don't know if that's a thing, but if it's not, I want y'all to know that I just coined that phrase right there, this term. You feel me? American superiority complex, ASC. If it's not a thing, I just want y'all to know that I just came up with that out of my beautiful infinite mind. You hear me? And that's the first place y'all heard it. If it's not already exist, see, if it's something that's already existed, then whatever. But if it's not, I'm coining it. American superiority complex, right? And you go travel abroad. I've seen this though. This is the only way I can speak. I've seen it. I witnessed it myself numerous times. Americans, especially we come from big cities like New York, Chicago, LA, Atlanta, stuff like that. We tend to have a super inflated sense of self, right? And this thing is very much known amongst the international societies around the world, right? So I want you to, as a black man, to understand that the way you get treated here in America It's, you know, not as rough as here in America. Maybe even more so other places. But as the most part, how you treated in America as a black man, you treat it like that all over the world. So you can take that however you take that, right? Whether how you take it, it don't negate the fact that it's true. So you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Oh man, this is funny as hell, man. Just do it. So listen, man. When I talk about this, man. And like I said on my brother Red show, shout out to my brother Red TV Woman. Listen, you dudes overcooked the pudding, man. Y'all let the cat out the bag, man. Y'all dudes were supposed to just get your passport. Y'all supposed to y'all supposed to do this with as much polish and manly principles being used in this process as possible. Case in point, if I'm going to decide that I'm going to pick up everything that I have right now in Columbus, Ohio, and move to Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, right? Or move to Sao Paulo, Brazil, wherever it is, Buenos Aires, Argentina, wherever you decide you're gonna move in South America, right? It will behoove you to learn Portuguese and or Spanish. That would be something that you probably would want to have down packed, right? And then outside of that, you would want to get a lay of the land. You would do as much research into these places as you can. When you would try to somehow get in contact with somebody or establish some type of bond or relationship or friend, whatever, with somebody that's down there, you know what I'm saying? So when you go down there, you just ain't bucket naked out there. You know what I mean? You would do as much research about that place as possible. So when you go down there, you know how to move. It's clear to see, L, that Austin did absolutely none of that. None of that. Right? He just said, you know what? We're going to eat. He done, man. Right. Tell y'all how they're going to play this, man. They're going to play and say he done been, this is why I be talking to y'all about HR 1955, man.
Yeah, you got to be smart out here, man.
They're going to say that he's violently radicalizing black men in America to come down to South America and ravage their women because of unruly women here in America. Y'all better connect the dots and see how this stuff is all connected, man. All right? You got to be able to connect the dots and see how this is all connected. When the Quay down there saying, do men want a woman to listen or obey? I just saw an IG video that made me ask. Nah, I don't want you to. Listen here, man. Obedience is a must. So yes. No, we don't want you. We want you to listen and obey. Right? Understand this. Listen and obey. Because you're supposed to obey your man anyway. When your man tell you to be quiet, silence. When you think you about to go out with your friends and you got your little titties out, your little ass out, and your man say, where you going? Change your clothes. Okay. No pushback whatsoever. Okay. Or, right, don't even wear it at all. That's what obedience is. A part of the obedience is when you got to do is just taking your best foot forward, man. Thinking critically. I am representing this man when I'm out by myself. Right? So when I'm out by myself, I'm going to make sure I, look as good as I possibly can at all times. 2, I'm not going to involve myself in any situations or any type of activity or anything that could possibly bring some shame upon my man's name, which means my name, which means our name. So what you're going to do is conduct yourself as a woman all the time. Right? So that I hope that answers your question. And you only can do that if you obey. See, a lot of y'all hear that word obey and y'all think automatically of oppression. And just because you obey somebody doesn't mean you are subjugated by them or that they rule over you. Oh, that was a good answer to your question, man. All right. Did I hear about the girl in Tennessee that was meeting guys on a dating site, invited them over, then have her boyfriend rob them? Ariana Dole is her name, I believe. No, I ain't heard about that. But, you know, I mean, I've heard about that specific case, but I know about that, though. You know what I'm saying? Y'all listen here, man. And this is what I be talking about when we be talking about being controlled and consumed by your lust. Cannot be controlled and consumed by your lust as a man, man. You hear me? And women, we want y'all to obey and listen. Because you're supposed to be doing that anyway. That is literally what you were designed to do. The whole reason that y'all was created. Huh? Yeah, man. That's why women are supposed to remain chaste. And that does not mean sexually, too. That means in all ways. Yiddy.
Nah, I mean, like that's some real shit. Like, and we all got roles that we are supposed to play in.
Right.
Somewhere along the lines, like things got crossed, and I go for men too. Like, you know, as far as providers, protectors, hunt. You know, you eat what you kill. You got to get out here and hunt and all that shit. Like, you know, but at the end of the day, we can at least talk about it. That way, people could get back. You know, that's the great thing about this podcast. Like, a real talk. You could come on here. We could talk about the things that a lot of people don't want to talk about, don't want to touch because they touchy subjects, but they need to be talked about. And these are type things. These are teaching moments right here. That's what we call solution based content, SBC. Like, you know, we like to get this up because it takes you to that, you know, next level. Like, this is polishing your game up, and this could be displayed on both sides. So, you know, you take it how you want, but just know that it's here for you. And we're gonna give it up, and throughout the time, you're gonna get it. And you may not even think you want to receive it, or you think you are receiving it just by listening. But that's what most of this is. But this is really what this is right here. You know what I mean? So it's no hiding it.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. Friday night wrap up. E.N.E. You already know how we do it, man. It's a beautiful evening. It's a beautiful evening, man. Friday evening. You know what I'm saying? We're going on into the midnight hour. You did. Yeah, man. Just lots of stories going on. So, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to the passport bros, man, you know, man, y'all dudes, man, y'all gotta relax, man. And this is what I'm gonna say right here about the passport bros, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna come up with this too. I suggest that y'all get with some independent content creators. Right? You know what I'm saying? And you go ahead and pay that consultation fee and you get some game on how to conduct yourself abroad. Or well, this is how we gonna contribute, because you know he's such a young dude. I gotta get some naivety to him too. You know what I'm saying? So instead of just condemning him and lambasting him, you know what I'm saying? I think me and L next Tuesday we're gonna do a show. How you feel about this? L doing a show next Tuesday, breaking down on how to conduct yourself as a man when you're traveling abroad to foreign countries. When it comes to interacting with your women.
Yeah, we can
Make
do
no
that.
mistake, y'all. Hold on, quick. Make no mistake. When you go to Brazil, those are those dudes' women, and they don't have this feminist indoctrination down there like how it is up here. Oh, but it's starting to get there, and this is the catalyst because they're going to use the so-called. Listen here, y'all. This will let y'all know a lot of stuff too, right? And we're gonna get to this next week a little bit too. But this lets you know how powerful we are, our small group on planet Earth that we have. You feel me? It lets you know what our true power is and what our true power is, because it lets you know that nothing real special as far as being different than anybody else, but just means that you just chosen. Just because you chosen don't mean you better than somebody. It just means you chosen to do a specific thing. You know what I'm saying? Which really ain't got nothing to do with you. You just being you. So there's really no need for you to be feeling like needing some notoriety or anything for it. Right? You know what I mean? But when it comes to this situation, especially, man, with the passport bros, man, is not connected with HR 1955, because like I say, they don't want the rising of another black messiah. They don't want black men traveling the world seeing that it's nothing like in America. Because you know what happened when black men start leaving America and start traveling to other lands? You know what's going to know what happened? Because we so sauced up, we so swagged up, and it's impeccable. Because regardless of what y'all hear on the internet, black men, especially American black men, are the most desired men on this planet. You women love us. Everything about us, from our BBC to our ill-ass rhymes to our swagged out style, our vernacular, how we can be corporate to hood, political, all wide ranges, and we running stuff slowly but surely around the world. And the last thing that the world wants is us to be spreading our seed across the globe, man. They want us to keep it right here in America, amongst some of you white girls and some of you other girls, but mostly you ratchet black chicks. Because that's what they got Planned Parenthood for. But see, now they have the new law, HR 26. Remember when we talked about HR 26 earlier this week?
You know, Planned Parenthood only in the hood zone.
Exactly. Like dope spots, like trap houses.
Yeah.
You hear me? Y'all just was going to the spot to get it fixed every time you needed to get fixed after getting fixed from the bike. Oh man, E.N.E Fridays, y'all, man. Roll up, man. Light up. Pull up. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna just use this chocolate. We're gonna keep it going. Y'all talk about, I don't know exactly when I'm gonna have to check. Well, I'm gonna check tomorrow when exactly I'm gonna be able to go back live on the other page. But in the meantime, between time, y'all coming
What did they say? How many days they give you?
A week. And I just can't remember if it was it Tuesday? No, it was Wednesday. My fault, was Wednesday.
Was that after our show?
Yeah, because we definitely did our show last Tuesday.
Okay.
And that next, so it was last Wednesday. You know, E.N.E Fridays, we got my brother King Els in the building, where we sit up here and we discuss every Friday night. You understand me, y'all out there watching, man? We discuss every night this week's trending top, or not all of them, but some of this week's trending topics and current events. Right? While we listen to classic E.N.E music, like y'all been being blessed by the ears to hear, which is E.N.E, Elite Nation Entertainment, our collective group right there, man, our situation, our family, and we're gonna keep doing this every Friday. You did. Every Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be going in right here, man. No doubt. You feel me? Not the girl in Tennessee that was meeting guys on a dating site. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of chicks doing that now. What y'all know about this? This happened a minute ago, but it resurfaced. All right. Let me pull it out real quick. Shout out to young Austin Holloman, man. He had the right idea, just went about it the wrong way. That's all, man. You need some game, young brother, man. Let me hear you. And this is go out to all you would-be young passport bros, or just young men, period, out there, right? You feel me? And I know a lot of y'all ain't grow up with no father or nothing like that, right? So, you know what I'm saying? Y'all come to YouTube, the internet, and y'all be seeing a lot of these guys, and y'all look up to these guys because they might be telling y'all something. I'm not saying they ain't telling y'all some BS, man. A lot of these guys got a lot of good information actually to get y'all, right? But, right? I'm going to encourage y'all to stop listening to so much effery content, man, which is 99% majority. You know what I'm saying? Oh, y'all got that. You know what I'm saying? I lost my train of thought, man. Yeah, y'all young brothers, man, y'all just need to tighten up, man, and y'all need to sit up here and soak up some game. It will be in your best interest to get around some polished older brothers like myself, like me and my brother L. You know what I'm saying? My brother Red. You know what I'm talking about? Get up, you know what I'm saying? Put a bug in our ear, come in, tap in, and walk with us, talk with us, man. So you can be put up on how to conduct yourself as a young man, especially traveling abroad. That's literally going to be the show next Tuesday for me and my brother King Els, like we do every Tuesday, any Tuesday. We're going to sit up here and break this thing down for y'all young brothers and y'all young sisters too. And when I say brothers and sisters, I don't mean just black people. All right.
There's some exclusive videos. I ain't even pulled out the archives.
Yeah, we're gonna have L sit up there and explain to y'all the do's and don'ts of how to conduct yourself as a man traveling abroad, making sure you don't get taken advantage of by abroad. You know what I'm talking about? You dig? Doing what you call bars right there, man.
Real shit. Grown bars.
Yeah. He looks very familiar to her. Hold on. She looks very similar to a girl who was reported missing a few years ago from Tennessee. I tried to see if she was the same girl, but I couldn't find a connection yet. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. No, I ain't hit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm definitely about to sit up here and play this video my brother El just sent me, though.
Nah, yeah, man. Yeah, y'all definitely got to conduct yourself in an orderly fashion. Make sure you follow all the laws, and you know the laws. Conduct yourself in an orderly fashion. You know, because when y'all go out the country, before y'all even go, you get the brochures of where y'all going to and like what to do. And you could go on like the websites and shit, and they got like they got all these different sites that you can go to now. They got like they got all these different sites that you can go to now. They got like they got all these different sites that you can go to now. They got like they got all these different sites that you can go to now. Stacks, what you got going on tonight, man? What's up for the weekend, bro? What you got going on?
I'm trying to think about what I'm going to do tomorrow because I really ain't had no cell set up for tomorrow. I mean, I was going to set up for one, but all this stuff happened, so I really kind of been falling back. But you know what I'm saying? We can do. I'm thinking about doing some impromptu tomorrow. I'm thinking about going in because I'm saying tomorrow. Mostly tomorrow, I'm gonna be spending most of tomorrow purging. Man, I'm about to go I'm about to go get a hard drive, and I'm about to take a lot of this stuff off of YouTube.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna be with the family because I got it's my uncle's birthday, so go out to Smoky Bones and chill out with the family for a little bit. And then Sunday, I'm gonna go into the office early morning. I got a couple clients I want to prospect a little early. And then I don't know, it's football Sunday, and my bills is coming up at 4:00. You know, we gotta scrape up the Cincinnati Bengals. I got carpets that we can lay right in front of the fireplace.
Man, you got me up.
You know.
You mean when you can leave? First of all, hold on. Let me.
You can play this. You can play this video, bro.
Yeah, I know I can play. I'm about to bring it up on the screen right now.
Yeah, this is a Twitter video. There's some shit. Ain't no copyright infringement. These niggas ain't going. I ain't gonna say nothing with this. Nah,
this story. I flew this way from
Indiana. You know what I'm saying? Been talking to her on Instagram for months. You feel me? I done spent damn near 5 G's on this. She talking about she don't want nobody touching her. Man, you got me f***ed up. You mean, well, you can leave. First of all, hold on. I spent, first she talking about she don't even fly Spirit, right? The talking about she don't fly Spirit. Okay, so I get her motherfucking, so I get her motherfucking Delta. That's damn near 600-700 last minute, right? Okay. So plus her bags, check-in, all that shit. We go get her the Uber, all that shit. Then I'm damn near at 2 G's already. So we get here. First night, I'm being a whole gentleman. I've been a whole gentleman. Have you not? Have I not been a gentleman to you though? Have I not did anything? But you should have knew what it was if I flew you out here though. Why come out here then? What do you mean? So y'all, this is the Instagram model. You know what? I ain't gonna be no petty ass. Put your name on there like that. Okay, so why would you come halfway across the country knowing you didn't want to on that? I ain't say you did. You know what it was though. You knew what it was. You want to spend money. I spent 5 G's on you. What are you talking about? 5 G's. What are you talking about? So look, she did and did. Oh, let me talk. Shut up. Then we about to go eat, right? So Shorty told me she hungry. So call him. Pack all this shit. I'll help you leave. Pack all this bunk up. Pack all this shit. Pack all that shit up. It's not even about it's really about the money because it ain't about nothing. You feel me? It ain't about nothing. So listen, we get up the flight. Let me tell a story. We get off the flight. Somebody, we went back to the room. She's like, I'm hungry. I'm all right. Well, let's go to a little restaurant or something. I'm trying to get her something to eat. She's like, oh, nah, I only eat the best. I want some crab legs. That's another. So we go to the restaurant. I spent damn near ordering steak, more crab legs. I'm buying all that shit. Being a pure gentleman. You know what I'm saying? Being a real. So I spent damn near 5 G's on this already. Who you want? You can leave. Yes, you can go. Yes, I'll help you. Pack this shit up. You can get the all out. Get all your shit. Pack all it. It's already packed. Yes. Tell them how much money I spent though. Tell them how much money I spent. I can get some. It ain't enough for me to call. I got another coming through. So you can leave. You can get the out. Get your shit. Been here 2 days. 2 days talking about all nobody touching me. Ain't on her period. None of that. Put your shoes on. I ain't on a period. Nothing. You gonna whip me? She gonna beat me up? Please, come on now. Get your goofy ass out of here. You got me all the way up. All right. Like you better chill. Like, it's up. I can really get on your ass for that. Can you get the out? I can get my money any day, baby. That money nothing, baby. I hope that 5 G's is worth it. Lame man. You don't gotta put your Instagram on here, y'all. If you keep talking, I'm gonna tell everybody what your Instagram is. Yes, please leave. Get the out. Bye. Get back home. Catch your ass over. Where you going? You don't even know where you going. Don't worry about where I'm going. Bye. Don't worry about.
Damn. Oh, there you have it.
Nah, I mean, shit. You can tell, certain niggas just ain't got that G in them, man. You know what I mean?
Oh my God, this just proves what my man Red said earlier, man. Shout out to my brother Red Supreme TV1. Just because you a street nigga and you get some money, don't mean you got game. Just because you a street nigga, don't mean you ain't a lame. A lot of dudes I know that get to major money in these streets are some of the corniest, lamest, softest niggas I've ever met in my life, man. You hear me?
Right. Because he over here, literally, he on the first night. What's crazy is you could tell he ain't even make it through to the morning. Like, bro, the night ain't even over yet. Like, if you play your cards right, you play it smooth. Like, you pay for the dinner. What you expect to just bust her down as soon as you get back from dinner? Like, dude, have some player in you. All right, like, let's go out to the club or some shit. Like,
right.
Go to a reggae bar if you could find a reggae spot somewhere where you could dance close, you know what I mean? Whatever spot you could get a little close or intimate,
right.
And you do something like that. Like, that's how you, or at the end of the night, like, you ain't just trying to press. Like, it don't even look like they made it one day into where he even got to the next morning because look, she might be on that shit right now. All right, cool. All right, you know what? We're gonna play the game, and then y'all gotta go to sleep. And then you see now if you
He said it was 2 days.
2 days. I didn't hear. Okay, you right.
Yeah, he said what she said. She been here 2 days. She said when he first got down here, he got the room, everything laid out, kicking it, paid for the last minute because she said she didn't want to fly Spirit. That lets you see. This lets you know this dude is a sucker right here, and she knew you was a sucker. Yeah. She knew you was a sucker because you played yourself like a sucker. Yeah. I'd have told that bitch, listen, you gonna fly on that Spirit, you can stay where the hell you at. How about that?
Right.
Especially if I was going to be paying for the ticket.
Right, because you could always pay for the ticket for the spot and you go be on that. But if I'm paying for it, but he really, like I can't knock you for doing what he was doing, being cordial. But at the end of the day, I ain't gonna lie. It should have been, if you flying somebody out like that, that shouldn't be your player card to wave in the air. Like, you should have some type of confirmation that she interested in you in that section of realm. Like, somewhere that conversation should have popped up a little bit, at least.
I'm pretty sure it did.
I don't think it did. Yeah. I honestly don't think it did, but I could tell by the way that he even said it, he never really had that confirmation, bro. He thought that, all right.
Well, yeah, I see what you're saying. Now, he see, listen, he didn't do what Court said. Oh, listen, remember that episode? Yeah. Remember when we talked about that?
Yeah.
That's going to Patreon. He didn't get sex confirmation before flight confirmation.
He didn't. I know he didn't.
He just was on the phone talking to this broad, Instagramming her. He slid in her DM probably, and he told her to go to his IG. I'm a lit nigga. I get money. This, and that. She went to his page and seen that he wasn't perping, and he probably just sent her a little some cash. So I'm saying you niggas just tricked out ass niggas. You can't buy the bitch, man. You can't buy the bitch, man. You cannot buy the bitch. They don't respect that shit, man. Yeah. Especially if you a sucker nigga, they ain't gonna respect. It'd be different if you a nigga like me or L or somebody like that with the bread. Because I'm not listening. Even if I got the bread, you still gonna pay for your ticket out here. You gonna show me that you really want to come rock with me, and you gonna pay for that flight. Now, when you get to here, man, don't even worry. You ain't gotta worry about nothing, but you gonna pay for your way to get up out there for sure. You paying for something. You gonna get put to work messing with a bro. Like you gonna work messing with a guy like me, man. You ain't gonna just get no man. And that's what's wrong with y'all dudes, man. Y'all done made it so easy for these chicks because y'all so thirsty and consumed and controlled by y'all lust that y'all be willing to do anything to get the bitch.
Yeah, he definitely didn't get that confirmation, and that was
he definitely didn't because ain't no way he got. Listen here, I ain't gonna. He not even him in the. Ain't no way he couldn't even have a conversation about them smashing because the way she acting is like that's not ever a topic of discussion between y'all.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying, Stacks.
That's terrible.
Because she said, "Don't even touch me."
Like, don't touch me. Like, what?
Like,
huh? And this, okay, so just to keep it all fair and even kill across the board.
He didn't get no confirmation for sure.
Oh, he definitely ain't get no confirmation. But just to keep
I'm gonna tell you what he did, Stacks. He hopped in that DM and he said,
we know what he did. I literally just said what he just did. That's exactly what I'm pretty sure that is exactly what just happened. Everything I just laid the whole thing out. I'm pretty sure that's exactly how it went down. Right.
And she was like, yeah, fuck it.
Of course she was. She was a clown. Like, and then, like I said, he probably did some little sucker shit. She probably showed her girl, like, here, whatever. Like, I'm gonna see what it cash out me $100.
I'll take
her $100 or something like that. So she knew she had her one. She knows she had her one after that. Like, this trick ass nigga ain't even fucking see me in real life and he sent me $100. So she probably think I'm gonna fly out. She already knew you was a sucker, but this is where y'all girls mess up at, though, right?
I wonder where they was at too.
This is where y'all girls mess up at, though. Y'all don't be knowing if these dudes is crazy or not.
Yeah, because this
don't be knowing if these dudes. Because listen, man, I'm telling you that simp rage. Y'all lucky. He's lucky, like he kept saying. You're lucky that he's a gentleman simp, because he could have been a gorilla simp and went upside your head if he ain't come off them cheeks. You understand what I'm saying? regardless of sex confirmation at night or not. Cause see, this is what I'm telling y'all, man. A lot of y'all chicks, I'm starting to see that a lot of y'all just don't know this for real. Or y'all really, it's either a combination of the two. Y'all don't know this, or y'all really think that these dudes are so stupid that y'all could just really come out there and hang out with a dude and him spend his money on you, and you flew across country and ain't gonna be no cheeks being clapped. Like,
I almost feel like
it just don't make sense. Like, so you about to fly all the way to wherever just to hang out with this dude, and you're not going to be interacting with him romantically, physically, sexually at all? Like, why would you even go out there?
And staying in the same room. If that's
staying in the same room,
you should have ordered me a
room. So we're going to be sleeping like, come on. I don't get it. It just don't make sense to me, man.
Yeah, just give me a different room. If that's the case, make sure you make it clear. You like, yo, if you can't get me a different room, then don't have me come out. And I back off. If that's the case, but you got to make that. I feel like as a woman too, yes, the man should have confirmation, but she should keep it clear too. Like, yo, just get me another room. Like, get 2 rooms. If you're gonna be on like, don't touch me and none of that. But he also,
she said that most niggas want to flew. I mean, you gotta be a sucker.
I almost feel like he tried to have a conversation, and I think she even told you before. He just thought because he was going on a trip, and she was like,
probably thinking, that's a possibility too. He probably thinking like, oh yeah, okay, she's saying that now, but when she get out here, you'll no.
Exactly. Man. He thought that money was going to get him the cheeks, and it didn't, and he had a sucker attack. Because that's what this come off for me as is a real sucker attack. Because
she definitely having a sucker attack.
Yeah, it definitely come off as a sucker attack. Because she even was like, we never discussed that. Like her actions tell me that he didn't have no confirmation, and that you were spending bread, but we already had this discussion before. Like it was like she didn't out him, but I kind of get that vibe from it. You know what I mean?
And that's what's wrong with y'all dudes, man. That's what I'm saying. You do, even to dudes who get some money or whatever, y'all dudes are corny, man. That's why y'all need this game, man.
Yeah.
Because listen here.
You can't buy the pussy.
You can you definitely can. But even in that though, even if you buying it though, right, with your trick ass, right, you still got to get confirmation of that.
Exactly.
You gotta let them know, like, if I'm spending my bread, I'm expecting sex.
Say it
flat out.
You gotta be real.
It is what it is, man. That way, you can waste a whole lot. You can avoid wasting time and money, and effort, and energy. You tell the chick that off top, and just when you gonna see where she at, and then she be like, "That's cool," or whatever. Then that's what it is, right?
Yeah, you see a lot of biggies with a lot of faiths out here in these streets, and you think that why do you think that is? You know what I mean? We got to be real.
I'm just saying though, man. Y'all dudes is terrible though, man, because y'all ain't got no confidence in yourself. Listen here, man. I wouldn't even want no chick to come out and kick it with me if she don't like me, if she don't generally is attracted to me in some way. I couldn't imagine being a dude with my bread up and I'm just sliding in random chicks on IG DM, like, yeah, I got money. Go check my IG out. You gonna see, baby. And she gonna look it out if she's a trick ass type broad like that. You know what I'm saying? Renegade type bro. She gonna be like, oh, this dude got some money. Look at it. He got this, he got this, he got this. And y'all dudes be on the phone. Y'all be in these chicks' DMs. And y'all talk about everything except them cheeks. So then y'all fly them out, thinking you gonna get the cheeks. Even this girl will probably say it to you, like, you understand that I am not going to. And these girls, some of these girls ain't stupid. They know y'all dudes be suckers, man. Ain't no chick gonna try no shit like that with, say, a guy like me.
Nah, this is definitely
listen, a dude like me would never even be in a situation like that.
Never.
And I'm gonna repeat that. Never be in a situation like that. Because let me tell y'all something. If I fly a chick out if I fly her out, it would be just be like I'm like, because for one, I already done messed with her for one. Because if I never messed with her before and she willing to fly out, oh, she's definitely going to pay for her fly out here for sure. I'm not paying for that. Now when you touch down in my city, you ain't got to worry about nothing. You hear me? We're going to eat good. We're going to drink good. We're going to smoke good. We're going to do everything good. You know what I'm talking about? And I ain't even no tricking. That's just, you know what I'm saying? You know, we done established this. Like, we've been talking back and forth. This ain't just like, I just met you and you're coming out here to, you know, for a fling. Nah, like, we, you know. And that's what I'm saying. Like, and if you, as a chick, why would you want to hang out with a dude and come across states and all that stuff, hopping on airplanes to just come? What, you just going to sit around a dude that's, I mean, I don't get it though. That's all. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't even, all the different tangents you can go on with that. It's just, it's like it make my brain hurt just thinking about it, man. Just listen here. Don't, if you want, listen.
Hey,
listen. Sex confirmation before flight confirmation. That's it, man. That's it. No matter what you doing, if it's a thing where you just a ganged up guy like myself, and you know you ain't never thinking about like none of that, but or if you just a dude on some trick stuff, if you gonna be on your trick stuff, man, be the best trick you can be. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, you know what I'm saying? This is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You come out here, this is what I'm expecting. And if you ain't with that, we can might as well just dead to, you know, whatever.
Yeah. Or you can work on that for later. Like, you know what I mean? Like shit. Then you go to your go-to. You know what I mean? You fly out your go-to. You know what I mean? Like it sounds like he tried to, you know, he normally got go-tos that he used to that normally bust it open, you know how it is. Like if you out here, you getting a little money, you know, you got what you got. And then he just tried, like he said.
Exactly, McQuay.
He kind of jumped out of his realm and he tried to go get
a lot of you sucker dudes be doing that.
He tried to get you some new.
Right.
And he rolled the dice on the trick or some new instead of some for sure. And he had a
you know, blowing 5 bands in the process with your trick ass, man. Listen, he was trying to listen. He was trying to pay the play. Laugh out loud. He led with his money, and he knew it. So she was out for what she could get without giving up anything. He thought money would get her. Yes, listen here.
Hey, the crab legs pissed him off, bro.
That's how you know he a sucker, because he probably just was on some shit like, just come up here and chill with me. I got you, you know what I'm saying? There ain't nothing type stuff, like, because he got money.
Right.
Suckers. I said most niggas with money is suckers, man. I know very few thorough ass niggas that's papered all the way up, man. Most niggas that's papered up is suckers. And they some of the biggest tricks you ever meet in your life.
Pulling the receipts. Like that shows you. Like when he started pulling the receipts with the crab legs and shit like that. That was bro. Come on, man.
Like why is y'all niggas doing it? Stop feeling like y'all gotta show these chicks y'all the best man ever. They ain't even worth that, man. I guarantee y'all would have never paid that girl nothing, man.
Nah. Like definitely not. IG, I don't give a fuck. Like for one, hopping in the DMs, that's
man, come on, man.
Yeah, you already
that's just not happening.
Yeah, you violated already. Like that's how you know you was already on. Like
you was already thirsty.
That's how these cats be though, man. If you don't see it in person and you don't have that, you should have that vibe off of your
that connection, man.
Yeah, your connection. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that vibe, man. When you out and about, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, and don't listen here, and I'm gonna keep it even real with y'all, right? You can get that vibe online. Just depends on how it comes, though. Like when you say interacting like how we is right now, I can see how the vibe could be caught like this, but just from like looking at the motherfuckers' pictures and sliding in their DMs and that, like, nah.
It's not happening because
absolutely not, man.
It don't make sense. Like when you move in the way you're supposed to move, like come on now, like you know the difference and the vibe that we getting from this. He never had any of that confirmation from even responses.
Right.
I bet the responses. I bet he can't even show no text messages. that would have gave you any incriminating evidence.
He probably hit him with straight one-word answers. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
What's
shit
up?
like
How much?
that. Right. He didn't have no dialogue. You could tell that he was trying to impress. Like, it was like, yo, I'm going here. You want to come out with me? Like, shit, I'll fly you out. Like, come through. All right. All right. Shit.
Man, that's what's wrong with you niggas, man.
And then he even brought up the flight situation. So this is how real I bet this conversation was. I'm gonna tell you how it was. When he went to the flight and he was like, yo, you gonna come out? Yeah, I come. Like, shit, I'm gonna book you. Like, here, I got a flight right here for you. It's coming. What airline is it? Shit, I got Spirit. Like, oh, I don't fly Spirit. All right. And then the nigga went back to the flight. So like he said, this is, hey, trust me, I know. I just flew back and forth from New York. Like, trust me, I know. I know exactly what he's talking about. The flights are fucking hell. And yeah, he seen that flight ticket and he still was like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna roll the dice. And like he said, that increase from Spirit to the next one is a lot. And Spirit is even a lot nowadays. That's what's crazy. So yeah, he paid that price. He probably paid that Delta. She probably told that nigga first class and all that. And that nigga paid that ticket. He said 700 more. So whatever he paid 700 more than Spirit, it was definitely not just regular seats. Like, she asked for some real seats.
That's crazy.
Yeah, she asked. It wasn't economy. I'm gonna tell you that. She wasn't sitting in the regular seats. So she made that nigga pay all the way up.
Oh my God, that's how you know this dude is a sucker. He deserved everything that happened to him, man.
Yeah, he did. And she, like you said, I bet it was a bunch of one-word answers. And you know, she told that nigga, like, when she told that nigga the different flights, because anybody that you booking a flight for, I'm sorry, like Spirit. Look, I flew Spirit. It wasn't bad. I guess
I don't fly Spirit. I'd have hung up on that bro, man.
Good. All right. Well,
she'd have never heard from me again.
You could just pay the upgrade. That's cool,
and then not only that, she ain't even all that though. Like
it's not.
Like, she ain't all that.
Yeah, whatever it is, I'm sorry.
I know what it was.
You want to spend money?
I can't
I
see
spent 5 G's on you. What are you talking about? 5 G's. What you talking about? So look, she didn't. Oh, let me talk. Shut up. Then we about to go eat, right? So Shorty told me she hungry. So call him. Pack all this shit. I'll help you. I'll help you leave. Pack all this bum up. Pack all this shit. Pack all that shit up. It's not even about the. It's not even about. It's really about the money because it ain't about nothing. You feel me? It ain't about nothing. So listen, we get off the flight. Let me tell the story. We get off the flight. So I'm like, we went back to the room. Well, she's like, I'm hungry. I'm all right. Well, let's go to a little restaurant or something. I'm trying to get her something to eat. She's like, oh, no, I only eat the best. I want some crab legs. That's another. So we go to the restaurant. I spend damn near ordering steak, motherfucking crab legs. I'm buying all that shit, though, being a pure gentleman. You know what I'm saying? Being a pure sucker. So I spent damn near 5 G's on this already. Who you want to? You can leave. You can go. Yes, I'll help you. Pack this shit up. You can get the all out. Get all your shit. Pack all it. It's already packed. Yes. Tell them how much money I spent though.
You hear what she said?
Yeah.
She said he mad because he ain't getting no pussy.
Right. Hey, this nigga. Hey, this cat's a straight lollipop.
Hey, man, you got to be a sucker ass nigga. You hear me, man? You got to be a sucker ass, simp ass, trick ass dude to sit up here and actually fly a chick out without getting confirmation of them cheeks is definitely getting clapped. See, listen here. This is what I'm saying. This is why
he's definitely getting clapped by somebody.
Listen here, man. Right? This gotta be in you, not on you, man. See, any chick that's coming on a airplane to come mess with me, she doing it because she absolutely wants to. It ain't got nothing to do with no money. It ain't got nothing to do with none of that. It got everything to do with this goddamn game, man. You hear me, man? everything to do with this sauce. You hear me? Everything to do with this swag. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to call it, man. Style, whatever you want to call it, man. Juice, whatever you want to call it. That's why they coming out. What they call it? What's the word they use now? Riz. We getting hip to y'all's little nomenclature and stuff, man.
I don't know. Shit. What did you just say? What the fuck was that?
The word they're using for when you like try to like get the affection of a chick and stuff, or a chick is really digging you. They said, or you doing something to get the chicks and the chicks and they digging it. It's called you showing them or giving them Riz, R-I-Z-Z, Riz. You start hearing these young people saying, "Why you rizzing me?" or "You rizzing on me," and stuff like that.
That sounds silly. But
it's silly as hell, right? But what I'm saying is, what I'm saying is, though, man, when you a charismatic, magnetic, handsome individual like myself, you know what I'm talking about. When the chick come on that airplane, she wants to get on that airplane. Matter of fact, she has to get on the airplane. She needs to get on the airplane. She can't wait to be in the physical presence of myself because she done sit up there and we done talked on the phone or we done FaceTime or whatever the situation may be, and she already feeling my swag based off of that, just got her feeling some type of way. So just imagine how more intense it's going to be when she's actually in my physical presence, which is way more intense than the digital presence. Oh, but it's the same presence. See, when you ain't got no sauce about yourself, man, you ain't got that. Just like this corny dude right here, but he had the money though. And chicks, or as y'all say, and hypergamous.
Yeah, nah.
I mean, and I don't. You listen, being a man, I don't knock that. You're supposed to be, but this is levels to that too. Yeah. As a woman,
he just was used to a certain type of woman, and he jumped out of his realm of women, and she wasn't going for the same shit that he was used to. And this nigga had a straight lollipop attack. and that's what it was.
He definitely did have a straight sucker, straight charms.
Bro, this nigga was soft as hell. You heard, hey, you could hear it in his voice. He was hurt. That nigga, hey, he was hurt.
That nigga was salty as hell.
Hey, she heard that nigga's problem. She said whatever she said prior to him recording hurt his feelings like a motherfucker. Like, my fault. No more F words, but yeah, I'm sorry. Y'all know what we talking about, man. It was mother and friend. That's what white people used to. And he was hurt. He
just
was
like hurt. That boy. What's the homeboy out of Chicago name? He just got the the boy man Kevo just gave somebody 12,000.
Yeah. All right. Hey, you could hear it in his voice, couldn't you? Like, he was straight hurt. Like, you could hear his voice crackling, and she was calm. Like, he was just fucked up. Like, whatever she said prior to him busting out that video and recording, he had it. And it hit that switch. Like you said, okay, 2 days he out there. Like he said, he was hurt. You heard it in the display and the way that he laid out everything. It was just, he started even going into what he bought for dinner.
I'm talking about he started going to the intricate details. You hear me, man?
To the fights, like he was like the fights, like oh man,
he was sounding like a broad.
He was hurt. He was hurt.
He was sounding like a broad.
He was hurt. His feelings was hurt. And he thought he was gonna get what he was gonna get, what he was used to getting. And that's the problem because, like we said, no flight, no confirmation before flight. And I mean, before you know what's going on, you should have a vibe at least. Like sometimes it ain't even gotta be that actual word where it's like, yo, we gonna do this about night. It ain't gotta be that. But
you got at least establish some type of formal attraction or something, man.
Some form of affection should be displayed, and you normally get the type form of affection that you should know. And even if you don't react like this.
Right.
This is not how you react. This is not how you
blew up. That nigga blew up just like a bra, man.
He did. Because you know what?
And then start pulling out receipts and shit like, oh man, come on, man. You the one that spent the shit, dummy.
Hey, he gotta take the heat on that one. Like if that's what you spent, at the end of the day, if it would have went like that and he didn't get nothing at the end of the day, hey, as a true player, you know what? You gotta take that loss as a lesson. And that's on you. That's on you, player. Like, hey, we don't all have unsuccessful nights. Like, we're gonna keep it 100. Every guy out here, and even y'all women could be as fly as whatever y'all want to be. And I'm pretty sure y'all can put vibes out there for niggas, and y'all could be dimes. Y'all could be 10 out of 10s. And I'm pretty sure there's been some nights that y'all try to throw the cat at some cat, and he didn't get the vibes and something, and he might have fumbled the rock or whatever. I don't care who you are. It's been a night where that's happened. And it's happened for everybody, for the greatest players of all time. We all done fumbled the bag at some time on accident. But you don't have to dwell on it and then blow up. Nah, it's always the next day. And even though he was on day 2, it's been times where you had to work for it. And if he didn't know the situation like we obviously see, then that's on you, bro. You gotta take that loss as a lesson. Don't blow up. Don't be out here recording chicks. Don't be going tit for tat. Don't do shit if you gotta pull out the receipts for it. Because it's not genuine. Because if you gotta pull the receipt, like the way he pulled the receipts out, I ain't seen that in a long time. That was worse than like how chicks do. Like,
yeah, that was very, very feminine. What he?
Nah, that was worse than
you had
feminine.
it prepared though. That was very feminine.
That was feminine.
That was very
I don't
feminine.
think chicks be doing that shit. We gotta find a different word for this shit. That was different than feminine. Like, this nigga really pulled out receipts, like different, and went into different details. I don't even hear women doing that. That was different. I'm not
rocking
rocking
that
with
money
it.
because you wanted to spend that money, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it's important to get sex confirmation before flight confirmation, so you don't even waste your time. You don't waste her time. And but I'm saying he was so tricked. He's so tricked out, and he was feeling himself so much. You know what I'm saying? This is how you know he probably was a dude who he just was a super tricked out dude. He just like, I can get any. I know these type of dudes who get money. They're like, man, I ain't about to spend no game. I don't sit here and heard dudes say that I ain't spending no game. I'm trying to smash.
If you establish that, then that's cool. And sometimes you could do that. You know, sometimes you know what you could do when you could do that.
Right.
He obviously wasn't any kind of established in that way to do that.
At all. It don't seem like it anyway.
Yeah. And it's ways you can do that. Yeah. It is ways you can do that. And you can do it respectfully. I know y'all might be like, oh, my massaging is not. No, it's ways you can do that. It's ways that you can display what you want and be like, hey, that's what, you know, this what it is. Like, especially if you committing to something like that, where you're going on a trip with somebody. Like, for me, it's just better to have that confirmation and not make the situation awkward like this was. I mean, and a real person ain't gonna make it awkward like this. Like, you could have just like, all right, whatever. Like, you know, you got a little kid attack. Like, this is some shit that a little kid would do. Like, I'm taking my ball back. You know what I mean? Unplug. They losing and shit.
And she hopped on the phone with her people. Was like, he mad because he ain't getting no.
Yeah, it's like, you know, you had a friend that would unplug the video game so when they was losing, so it don't fuck up their stats or some shit. You know what I mean? Like, come on.
Or they'll take the to be like, I got the first joystick because it's my. I get first choice, first player since it's my game.
Yeah, only cat with the basketball on the block ready to take it home because he lost the game. Like, come on, man. Like, he was definitely one of them kids, bro. You could tell. He's definitely a single child. I'm gonna tell you this. We could break down the psyche if we wanted to, but He's definitely a single child ass type nigga, man. I'm telling you. Like,
definitely, man, definitely.
that
So we're
nigga
gonna
was,
sit up here. We're gonna sit here and wrap this one up, man. You know what I mean? Because I'm starting to get kind of hungry again too.
I know,
You know
my nigga, yeah.
Yeah, so man, y'all man. Hey, listen, I'm gonna get up tomorrow. I'm gonna do a nice little purge process, man. I'm gonna make a little post for a video. We're gonna do something tomorrow evening for sure too, man. You know, so I got a couple ideas written down, so we're gonna figure out tomorrow. But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? I got my brother L in the building as usual. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all already know what it is, man. It's A Real Talk TV over here. We're gonna be back on A Real Talk podcast next Wednesday. I'm gonna say maybe even next Thursday at the latest. You know what I'm talking about? And we're gonna get straight to it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna figure all that stuff out tomorrow. You know what I mean? Big purge going on. Go to the Patreon. You know what I'm saying? Patreon floating across the bottom of the screen.
Yeah, go to that Patreon, like, subscribe on the page.
I'm about to take most of. Matter of fact, I'm taking all of these live streams down. I ain't leaving none up. You hear me? And from now on out, when I record the live streams, they all going straight to Patreon. Only thing I'm leaving up is going to be the pre-recordeds and the shorts.
When you taking them down?
Tomorrow.
So y'all got till tomorrow to bootleg them.
Yeah, hey man, that's how it got to be, man. I'm sorry, man. You know?
I'm fucking with y'all, but y'all know what I'm saying. If you don't know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, man. You know. Yeah,
yeah,
man. Thank y'all for coming out, tapping in. Everybody who tapping in, you know what I'm saying? We know y'all out there in the clouds watching this. Will, man, tap in, walk with us, man. Make sure y'all go over there to A Real Talk Podcast. That's Virgil Berry. Go to your comment, to your search bar, type in my name, Virgil Berry. All right. And you go subscribe to that page and make sure y'all click on this page or click on the bell to this page. This is A Real Talk TV. You hear me? And y'all subscribe to this page as well. We're gonna be doing content over here too. Don't trip. We definitely gonna be doing content over here as well. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We're gonna get to it when we get to it, man. So
only that real shit. You already know.
You already know, man. We're gonna get to it when we get to it, man. It's gonna be a beautiful thing, man. Just another situation for this situation. You know what I'm talking about? We're about to get straight to it. Last song of the evening. Yiddy. Yiddy.
You already know what it is. E.N.E all day, every day, no days off. You know what it is. Signing off Friday night. You already know. Friday Night Lights. Let's get it. And this was a dope ass show tonight too. A great story tonight.
Yeah, you know how we do it, man.
Iggy.
Yeah, I'm still tripping off with Iggy, man. Iggy, man, got me want to go get the white girl, man.
Iggy.
Nice little stallion white, little young tumba.
Yeah, y'all better get in shape, man.
Man. Get y'all's asses in the gym. Listen, man. Get y'all's asses in the gym, man. Quit playing, man.
That way you ain't gotta worry about no Iggies.
You ain't gotta worry about Iggy. You ain't gotta worry about no BBL. You ain't gotta worry about none of that stuff y'all be doing. Watch what you eat. Drink your water. 1 to 2 of these a day. Right? And goddamn it, get your ass in that gym, man.
Iggy, she's definitely drinking water.
And she's definitely in the gym.
Yes, she is.
I guarantee you, Iggy Azalea has a regular workout regimen. I guarantee you it. So much so that I would even guarantee that you could even, in fact, Google her workout regimen. Because one thing I can say about Iggy, man, she got a nice body on her. I gotta say that.
She do. She been carrying that for a while too.
Got a nice little frame on her, man. So you know what I'm saying.
I gotta salute it.
Everybody, man, thank y'all for tapping in with us tonight, man. We're going to get up out of here, man. We're going to leave y'all with this last little selection, man. You know what I'm talking about? Let's go, man. Holla at y'all tomorrow, man. We're going to hit y'all with an impromptu situation tomorrow. Let's go.
Check this out, homeboy. God's on your side, right? Why don't we do this? Reasonable. 14K. Bound. Out. You want to do this correcting up, man? 17, man. Yo, let me see the money. Let me see the money. What's up, man? Let's do this.
That nigga said, what's up?
What you know about that, homeboy?
Told him I'm about to swerve in this bitch. Here's a couple packs, I'm about to serve them this shit. Word of slurge, fly niggas, no birds in the crib. Now the only time I switch when the flick up on the wrist. Grab it with my G, don't hit the curb in this shit. You see the streets feel like the purge. I on the fifth. Told them like ain't no place for cowards in the trench.
When it rain, niggas get drenched. Most of you niggas is bitch.
Can't understand how mental people we numb to witness and murders. Silence names of hoods, your name will never be heard of. Retaliation heat up another soul getting dropped off. Free will so I can't even harp on my high who made all. Make them respect this shine. They tainted, their energy all. Depleted they cause. They meet to a gall. Around the green dog, I reaped up the claws. Santa's home, I'ma win like 96 J's on. King Throne, you think I give a fuck about a critic? Before Corona never gave us gloves when it was frigid. Or educators promptly, they taught us not to be honest. Walking home, watching hustlers pull up on the corners. Go on their neck and hands, plus I think on their sides, they domed out. Gotta keep my game live, I ain't trying to take time out. Never mix a mess, we be blessed, twist up the essence. We're eating, you gotta switch your course after your blessings. Told you, I'm about to swerve in this bitch. Here's a couple packs, I'm about to serve them this shit. Word of slurge, fly niggas, no birds in the crib. Now the only time I switch when the flick up on the wrist. Ride it with my G, don't hit the curb in this shit. You see the streets feel like a purge. I will on the fifth. Told them like ain't no place for cowards in the trench.
Ain't no place for cowards. E.N.E, King L stacks. 62s and 4-ways. I used to shuffle. Bread. Had to leave the game alone, cause now you don't know who the feds. They popping pills, ants and perks, and mix it all with Sudafed. E.N.E, bitch, we on the up. Writing this crack, got me reminiscing on bagging up. A 16 is a brick. Don't think I'm taxing much. And the hook is just like the overs. I want my fucking cut. The rap game is like the dope game nowadays. A bunch of fake ass hustlers who really in the way. King LZ send me that word. I make them go away. Overboard, under the boat, just like a stowaway. Bruce Lee boy boss. You know I got my glow today. Boss so cold, man, it really might snow today. Lace up your Timbo boots. Zip up your bubble down. Just let them grams cook up and watch them bubble down. King L's and Rayman told y'all we got that bubble now. E.N.E, we the elite, we about to bubble now.
Told him I'm about to swerve in this bitch. Here's a couple packs, I'm about to serve them this shit. Word of slurge, fly niggas, no birds in the crib. You know what it is.
Sorry on the beat.
2020 vision. Shall I glitch? Waste no time. Move to the side for a player. 4 core shots like a layup. See, I was feeling great from the way up. 12 round damn bay was major. Move to the side for a player. 4 core shots like a layup. See, I was feeling great from the way up. 12 rounds, damn bay was major. I told him this, never on the quit, move with ownership, invoking this. Nigga move just like motorists. Muse on this, who on this? Real, they really holograms, older man. Catch me on the sand, moving lamb. Line glance, time to feed the fam. Headshots right between their eyes, I don't ever lie. Step aside, I'm taking my, plus I need the extra 9. FYUB, if I translate, it was like damn, you would see. Need them babies with no blue like I'm anti-UNC. Skip the class, get caught by truancy. You can't outrun that eulogy. Move
to the side for a player. Full court shots like a layup. See, I was feeling great from the way up. 12 round, damn, it was major. Move to the side for a player. Full court shots like a layup. See, I was feeling great from the way up. 12 rounds, damn, it was major.
Blowing gas, you could catch me where the cash at. Wrist shine like the flash on my camera app. Bitch bad from the back is how I handle that. Cash rules like I'm bringing 94 back. Leroy cause a nigga got that glow jack. D-boy in the booth cause I spit that. Crack nigga pockets heavy like a nigga trap. Overpaid and underrated, this is strictly fact. Still fresh, bitch, I got designer everything on. Velveeta nigga, I'm just trying to get my cheese on. God, fam, and money, things that I lean on. Money, power, respect, still my motherfucking theme song. Eyes chinky cause I get my collard greens on. Steady rolling till the motherfucking trees gone. See me ballin', ain't no motherfucking cleats on. Cold world, I'm just here to keep the streets warm.
Move to the side for a player. Full court shots like a layup. See, I was feeling great from the way up. 12 round, damn, it was major. Move to the side for a player. Full court shots like a layup. See, I was feeling great from the way up. 12 rounds, damn, it was major.